When you take the case to the High Court, prosecute some people now. When it gets to the High Court, by the time it gets to the High Court, it's wrong people you are prosecuting. They will find them innocent and they will give them bail. They will release them. And at the end of the day, you said the justice is not safe. So please, give time. Let the investigation go on. They need more time. And from there, before they take it to what they call it, before they take it to the High Court. So, can you give your
I think it's supposed to be
there's a like a tanak Nelly Moli, to confirm it.
I deny kind of nonsense. That's just what they are looking for, right? Well, I feel like nonsense is their problem. If it's not about it now, anybody can hack anybody. What is wrong with that? Is it a big deal? Is it sentenced to hellfire? God, I beg. What kind of people are these? This one. So what about it? If I see a video now, now you don't make a blind video that everybody has black you. And so what about it? Is it their body? Now, please, let me say something. Not be like that, knock me. Now, me don't go. Knock what about it now? Did they keep us put? I love you, memory. You knock Irish, the Irish and the old thing and the music and so what about everybody? Let them go. No, when they bring those for now. For now, you don't just get work at all. I know, say me, I knock, you know, knock me. I mean, more knock it. I mean, I will see how now. God, I beg you. I'm an academic. Academics and prayer. Women are number one. They don't just get work at all. When they look for who people bad, they talk of knocking here. Not only that one, not just who came over. That no, you Mohbad now, whole and pay. Accountability. Exactly. They are using this boy dead to cash cruise. Taking people money. Please, you can say what you want to say. Let me mute, sir. I think there is a court today.
Yes, DNA, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, God. Let them play.
They don't want common sense. Come, let us discuss intelligently. Why do you need to go for me? You have a public lawyer that the public have not paid. The public lawyer charged 15 million. The public have only paid 5 million. Let's use that one. You refuse. Who will pay for the balance? You talk to the public to ask for to get another sum. I don't understand. The public lawyer was in the last inquest. I mean, all you have to do, ask for the link, go there and report it. If you want to contribute money, go back to Access Bank. Go to Access Bank and contribute money there.
And if you remember in the Access Bank, why he was referencing Access Bank, I still go back to it. Papariano's 06, overhand defense, come out and defend it. Then in June, May, remember there was a peaceful demonstration in US. Mr. Muyiwa showed them the statement of account of Access Bank. He showed them the in and out of Access Bank, what was coming in and what was going out. The only part they blocked was some people's names and account number because they said they don't want their identity known. Those were the only things. But the money coming in, money going out, what they spent it on. And the only part they blocked is the people that money was coming in from. Not the people that they... So that's what we are not saying. That's why they were not saying flag this thing because they now believe that what they call Access Bank, they were not spending it the way they were imagining it that was being spent. So we are not saying the same thing. Shebi Atifi, Access Bank on you. You to come and show us Ada Foundation Polaris account and come and show us the Solomon Francisca account. You are not in any way related to the deceased. There is another one they used to transfer money. Amazon. Yes, they got to discover that one. Somebody said this. I don't know who discovered that one. They said they are also using Amazon to collect money. But one
on Supervibe day before yesterday. They
yes,
transferred £37,000 into someone's account through that one.
Imagine. Oh my
Imagine.
God.
So that's what we are saying. Let's see, even the PayPal, she has closed it. Why? And she's been
Honey, something is not right with that woman. She's a criminal.
No,
she needs to come out. She should be arrested.
And this information that Papariano gave us is to show that he's with them. It's obvious he's working with them.
Okay, but normally, to be honest, Paparano is dragging this woman. I will say it. I will be honest with that.
I want to see videos like this.
He's telling the woman to come out and explain what he has done. I can tell nobody to start dragging me.
No,
we see
energy
it's between me and her. It's me that asked her to be dragging me. So if she's dragging me, it's not how it works.
Oh my God.
It's just the money.
Did that disable her page?
Which of it? No. Disabled the PayPal. She has disabled the PayPal.
The other universe. It's not online any longer. Because I checked the that.
The website or the Facebook page?
The Facebook page.
No, the Facebook page is still going on. I still saw a post yesterday, but she has stopped posting about Mohbad. Let me check.
Wow.
Let's check Ada Universe TV. Maybe you didn't search well. Ada Universe TV. Then she
I
has
used to follow that woman on YouTube. I used to follow her on YouTube. I watch her program. I never know she's kind of. She look innocent, decent face.
She's still on. She still posted. It's just only about all those other
All
people.
those dragging is just.
She has stopped posting about Mohbad for now. In the last one day now.
You see
What
that?
láti má put mind into Adani.
Yeah, you can
They
hear
are
now.
dragging Baba, dragging everybody, fighting here and there. All
Yeah.
the information everywhere. Yesterday, you need to see the women team in the platform. They were attacking me. They want me to comply, to accept that Wumi has not done nothing wrong. And the Baba is the mistake, is the one that did everything wrong. I said, no. So you Paul are just here looking for Baba fault. You are not looking for Wumi fault. So Wumi is innocent. Why did Wumi wait for nurse to come from Cotonou, all the way from Cotonou, when there is hospital close to her house there? They are not. The women team are not seeing anything wrong with those action on Wumi's side.
Stop stressing yourself now. Why did you stress yourself?
Yesterday I was so upset. We had a big fight yesterday.
You are the one wasting your emotions
with this group of meeting.
Now go dey sacrifice herself for all those things. It don't make sense. When first of all, didn't Darosha say it on the 11th of September 2024? Allegedly, according to Darosha, he said Mohbad was algomotive stage 2 death. And what is algomotive stage 2 death? Happens 24 to 48 hours after death. Even the same one in her inquest during the testimony when she was telling the court in her CTC, she said that, and I quote, according to her, Mohbad, when the driver touched Mohbad's hand, the driver said that Mohbad is getting cold. When you go and look at the stages of death, after 8 hours, between 8 to 36 hours, the person, in short, within 24 hours, they're not in tutu. That's second stage of death. 24 hours, they start getting cold and they become stiff. Then after a few hours, between that 40, almost let's say between 30 hours or 40 hours, the person begins to wear out of stiffness, but it's still cold. And I said, if we are going by the analysis, by their video that they said they announced that Mohbad have died, and according to Perez's press release, you can see it online, it's on Google. Perez's press release said Mohbad was already, that some part of him was stiff. And some not stiff, meaning he was already wearing out of stiffness. And Darusha says, and I quote according to him, allegedly he said that when they got home, they were carrying Mohbad inside the house. Mohbad was already heavy and smelling.
Oh my God.
So please, don't waste your time talking to those people. Don't even bother. And that's why I'm telling you that these are they come on our platforms, they will hang on Senator Ish, your daddy, Toyin Pepe, they will just be there on the fence. They will listen, they come in, they will just listen, they don't talk. They will not even try to come up because they know they cannot deny it. They know.
No,
the other
do you aware?
the other day we were on Mercy Found Me. Sorry, the other day I was on Mercy Found Me. We were analyzing. The Mercy Found Me said they told her that second stage of death is so thing. I went on internet. I said, look at it. Google. I put on the camera. I said, look at it. Read it yourself. We started reading it. Second stage of death happens between 24 hours to 48 hours. Immediately, Mercy Found Me were like, they are giving her wrong narrative. They are lying. Why? But she started saying that, in short, she will need evidence. That day, the next day, I've been at that day, in the evening, when Senator Ish were cruising, this same one entered our live stream. October, we to enter the live stream. All of them were just coming in. Now I'm going to say, Kilo Shelley. Now somebody can say, have you forgotten you went to go and analyze in Mercy Found Me? You don't go face their people. They know the truth.
She came here about 2 nights ago.
She's going wrong.
Who is that? Who came 2 nights ago?
You know the thing, they are listening to analysis. So they will not be preparing themselves against when they will be questioned. But the thing is, you never can prepare yourself for a question of a lawyer. You can never be too prepared. Because when you answer a question, from inside that your statement, they will ask you another question, which will put you in trouble.
That's why Bobrisky is running now, because he cannot stand the House of Assembly for questioning, because they will ask you questions and you start talking the one they didn't even ask you. You'll be under pressure. You see? So, and this there's a new development now that the toxicology result has come out now from America. Are you aware of that? Oh, say that again.
Yes,
the toxicology
I'm not even moved.
We are not
Yes, at the headline.
It's going over now that the result is out.
It's on press release. It's on press release.
Okay. You know now, okay, like what I was saying to the movie team yesterday in Paparano Plaza, asked them that now the result is out. If you now, they now come up and tell you that
my sister, let me ask you this.
The
results that what is it? The toxicology now. Is it from the Baba Mohbad's team or the...
No. It's from the government one. The one the government went to do.
Was the results placed
what about the one they did before?
They have not bring it out. They have not bring the result out, but it is acknowledged that the government have received a report from the US regarding Mohbad toxicology. They have acknowledged the receipt that they have received it.
They said, hold on, let me say, you can go to Punch newspaper, or you can go online, go on there, search, just type San Pedro news on Mohbad, October 2024. You will see news on it. But what he said is that a copy of the result, what they wrote there is that a copy of the results is with the police, and a copy is with the judge, as in the whether magistrate or at the inquest. They have a copy there. So when we were analyzing this, because
let me ask this again. So does this Pedro acknowledge that the first toxicology report was fake one or not?
I don't even think they did that result in that report. They don't do it. They didn't even do it in the first place.
That's what I want to explain to you people. Hold on. Because we analyzed the press release. You understand? So every press release, we usually break it down and analyze it. So sorry, please, a minute. Sorry, please. I needed to take my meds. So while we were analyzing the newspaper, okay? So I went back to far as April. There was a time in that newspaper, they said something inside that press release. An anonymous police said that the police should continue with their investigation and the government should prosecute the guilty people. So while we were analyzing it, and I said, maybe that is the normal, at that period, I was saying that the government have the correct one. So the pathologist allegedly might have interpreted wrongly. So the legit one, maybe that's what they just want to bring out, that they collected without interpretation. So while we're saying that Mamilo Ranjana said something that what's coming through her mind, which I agree with her, is that remember that Sanshitu even asked the pathologist that NMS said you should do further investigation with GCMC. GSMC or so, at the GCMS, that did he do it? He said no. So she must say that, could that be what they went to do? That could be, you understand, allegedly that maybe they now went further to do that investigation. So that's the results that they have now. You understand?
Okay.
So it makes sense. So we agreed on that, that let's believe it's the GC. That's the further investigation that the NMS advised them to do.
You know, they are afraid that the result of the one Baba have gone to do will break their back.
Exactly.
And they want something at least to order what they don't dear. Just a little.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what? When yesterday when I was in the platform, I was asking the man that was attacking me yesterday, another guy there. I was asking him that, Ola, let's assume you are Baba Mohbad. You went to the house, you see blood in the bed of Mohbad. You know your son was injured, and that injury could have led to your son by. Okay, now toxicology report is out now from the government, and the government now come tomorrow and say that Mohbad by natural by. Will you accept as a father? He could not give me a result because the government is looking for every way not to prosecute anybody in that house. 72 hours, those 15 people in that house, they don't want to prosecute anyone. They are trying to cover that particular woman, Wunmi. Amma says, okay, will you accept? He couldn't give me answer. I say, you see, because you know that your son was injured. There was a fight that led to your son dying, and then the government will come with that report now that is going viral now, that the boy died natural by. Will you accept it? He could not give me answer. And I asked the same Wunmi team yesterday that your Wunmi that you people are supporting, you know Mohbad is vulnerable. Mohbad is weak, is getting weaker with the whole thing that happened to him. If you really love him very well as a wife, why don't you take him to hospital? You said Mohbad doesn't like going to hospital. At that critical condition, Mohbad have no choice. He's vulnerable. He's not even able to speak. So how can he tell you that don't take me to hospital, or he can defend himself or stand against you, drag him to the hospital? It's not possible now. And the hospital is close to your house there. Why don't you go there and get the doctor or nurse to come to the house? Just because they plan this boy by, they make sure this boy's life end. That's why they wait for a nurse.
They cannot take him to hospital to rescue him, but they can take the body for confirmation of his death.
Up and down. Running up and down, saying Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. Those three guys up till now, are they west? Where are they? They are putting everything on prime board.
They will feed them out. Just wait.
They should come out like I've said to the government, the Nigerian government, should not ever play with this case. They should not ever think that toxicology will come and tell us that Mohbad died a natural death and we believe it. They should not try it.
Can I say something? When Sanshitu came in on board, right? Sanshitu had already filed in that all 15 people that, the police said, that they said were in the house, or the police, according to their research and all that, said that all 15 people should be called back to the inquest. Good. So they have no come, so they are meant to come to the inquest for questioning every 15 one of them.
Before the other Jesus have been at that what.
And the time the man filed that, when he filed that was even around that, I think May, June, when he came in. He had come in on board. When he came in, that's when Sanshitu, around that period when Sanshitu came in. He had filed in that he wants all of them, every one of them, so that they will question them. Good. Because he needs to cross-examine all of them, which is the proper way, because some of them have not been cross-examined.
The fear
of after 28th, the inquest, they will tell us the date, because even for the government to bring this press release, they themselves, they will want the inquest to come back ASAP, so that they can now present their own results, maybe before the father. So that I feel that, I don't know, I have that faith that maybe next month, November, the inquest might come.
I was thinking of that way. Me too, I was looking at that angle as well. Maybe by November, December, something will come up. And you know what I'm thinking, Do you know what I'm thinking at that date? Ada intentionally bring those her lawyer in to stop the coroner inquest because the money she has collected from the public will expose if she doesn't use the money. So I think he bring the lawyer in to act on that order, so she can use that to say, oh, the money that they donated from Mohbad, I use it to collect lawyer. That's what the lawyer were doing, coming here and there. I think that was the first one she played on. Molly, are you understanding me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, don't you think that she intentionally stopped the coroner inquest to get the our lawyers to come in to look as if she paid them with those money?
Yeah, that's why it's being analyzed. People have said that.
The charge and bail lawyers will still fight with her because they don't know the correct amount of money she has, collected.
No, but they can't fight her. No, you know one thing, they can't fight her. Why? Because they have already negotiated their bill.
Yes.
You understand? So you know that money they make. It's none of really, no, to be fair, it's none of their business. Because they have already negotiated their bill. The only thing is that they said that they have paid the lawyer's money complete to her. It's a recording. They paid the full 15 million. So now she chooses to pay half. It's okay for her to pay it half. Anyhow she wants to pay.
All the amount of money she has, she's paying half. Criminal.
But the thing is that it's not just okay that you have to force your lawyer on the deceased father. File your own. So what they are saying is that they want to take the lead. You want to be the front, so they will be giving you all information. I remember then now when this stuff started, when they postponed the inquest on Aries' platform, they were jubilating now. They were now saying, yes, all this underground will end. They'll be having the information. And yesterday, Lady Comfy exposed one thing where one of these their sponsors, Aries was saying, let her be the one to first give the information. That she wants to break it first, the news. So many crazy things. I don't know the desperation to be the first to break a news. What's all that?
And what is the achievement? At the end of the day, we want to know what happened to that poor boy. He needs justice.
And we need accountability.
Yes, Ada should come out and explain herself. She keeping quiet is making us know that something is not right.
Please, where is Ele? Where is Ele?
The IT guy was saying they don't need accountability anymore. They should forget about this. Let's move forward. Money, how is that possible? On Sunday, together. I said, no, you don't say that now. Where was this statement?
When I leave that IT man, a very funny man, yesterday he was making everybody laughing. Everybody is a liar. Baba is a liar. Umi is a liar. Everybody is a liar. In himself, a liar.
They are just using camouflage because they've been exposed. They've been exposed.
Oh,
all of them. They started dragging this man. 1 week. You know all this thing they were doing it. They started with Mr. Muyiwa. Next Guresi, next Abuja Saga, next what's this Onikri Musonu, Yamnika, next Baba Hofogo Baba Lori, next Baba Shetiri So, next Mohbad, next Karimo, all of them. They are just to distract people. Our accountability. We want to analyze them. I think powerful accountability. That will stop us from tracking what by Mohbad. We are still on it. We are distracted. They should know that we can play, we can do all sorts of things. But when it comes back to it,
you're right, Mama.
Good.
We are not
the dragging, no matter the confusion, no matter the distraction, we can come back again.
Give me the person question 28. Sharing question for analyzing. As you analyze them, I worry. We will analyze again later. But for now, accountability.
Yes,
accounts you are going to look short.
Only you.
So this other woman of a thing, so she cannot even come out at us. She's keeping quiet, even making people to believe that she's a criminal.
No, one perpetrate
They want to sue me.
UK.
No.
They are in a UK.
No, they want to sue me. They want to sue me. Well, I better sue me. I'm going to bring the receipts here, Daddy. One more print punch.
See, in UK, yeah, you see that thing, if actually she's fraud this money, she will go to jail. It's not a joke here.
Justice for Mohbad. Let me tell you.
H&M revenue will bring her out.
Let me tell you one of my experience
everything she has been using that money on.
A colleague of mine, we were working together. That lady, she was involved in, changing all this money for people. She now said that she can no longer send money through her bank, this thing. She now said I should help her to send, she will send 40,000 pounds, I mean 4,000 pounds to me, so that I will help her to send it to Nigeria. And I said, okay, there's no problem. Send the money to my account. Immediately the money enter my account like this, they block my account. And they started saying, the money is meant for what? Me, I'm receiving money more than that. Even our salary sometimes, as a job, they will know. A job will be entering your account batch by batch, not as a lump sum. I explained tired though before they leave I ever go on my phone or my account too. And I told the girl, never in your life, don't send me such errand again, please.
You see that money, it came from a very unknown destination. That thing happened, it came from somebody, they transfer somebody money to your account and she pretend to be Elijah or whatever that name is. It's not the place. That's why the police, you are lucky, madam. You are lucky.
Seriously.
They would have called the police on you. You would have got arrested.
I told them, I said I wanted to use it to pay my sister's school fees in Nigeria. They said I should bring the receipt. I should bring the I started sending so many evidences to, immediately.
So if Ada has that foundation and the money is pumping in and she's not giving account of what she's doing with that money, she will go down for it. H&M they will go down, they should write to the H&M Avenue. They will bring her everything out. They will be looking for him. Police will arrest her. It's a crime. It's a fraud crime. That's why she kept quiet, because she knows what she has done. And maybe she is not even paying tax on all that money.
All of them. That some of them they don't even have the way. They don't have the way rule. Yeah. In UK they don't have the way rule. All of them, because they've been showing them the money. I was thinking within me, what people comes, Baba is not being truthful. Baba is not this. Baba is not that. Want to show one. You are part of it. We will give you out. Where is Crunchy Queen? Where is Andy? Where is Shaman?
I'm so disappointed with that Ada University, to be honest. Really, really disappointed. Because if actually what she's doing is right, she would have come to platform, to any of these platforms and say, look, I'm here to explain. I'm here to clear my name. She didn't come out. She's still keeping quiet. And then she's looking of going, I will meet her in court. I will go to court. Is that where you will clear your name? Or you will come to the social media to explain to everyone how you use that money when you open Mohbad's foundation and what is inside and how you use it. Come and explain. To clean your name, I feel that woman, I look at that woman like too decent to be doing this kind of criminal act, to be honest. If UK heard this, they will pick her up. She will be arrested.
No, she won't be that. We are doing the investigation. You don't know UK.
If you go on that,
Madam, I'm in UK. Yeah, I'm in UK talking to you guys.
You did the investigation. They'll be doing the investigation. She won't even know. Let her try to transfer one cover from that account.
Yes. She will be on that account. Madam, let me tell you what she will be doing. She will be transferring the money slowly, gradually, not a big amount. Because there's a way big amount will go, they will question her. If somebody have called me now from America,
I have 100% assurance that now she cannot transfer any funding from that account.
No, she will.
Because they will be investigating the account. You don't even know. You don't know how UK operates. I want to put even as a nurse here, they are investigating you. You won't even know. They are investigating you where you are working.
If you have
won't know.
money
They
in your
won't tell
account, more than 10,000 pounds, 15,000 pounds, let me say 15,000 pounds, and they will be seeing where that money is coming from. They will know the money is coming from this source. And why the money is coming from that source? Maybe you are working with that kind of company. Yes, possible that you can be having that kind of money. But when they know that you are not working, your wages is 20 pounds or 50 pounds or 100 pounds a week. If they notice that and 50,000 pounds or 20,000 pounds come pumping into your account, mother, you are in trouble. They're going to come for you. They will leave you. They're not going to say anything. They will let you to wait for the time you come and pick up that money. The day you are coming to withdraw that money or you coming to transfer that money, that is when you will see police coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't try UK when it comes to fraud. They are very good in that.
Seriously.
Okay. What about all these money launderers? How did they transfer the money?
Okay, let me tell you, madam, let me tell you about money laundering. Like in UK now, where I am, you know these Nigerian people that used to have shops where they transfer money, sending money in and out. Do you know that where they do money transfer? Not DHL, not what's the other one? Not Western Union. Do you know that Nigerian people have shops in abroad where they do money transfer? Those people, that's where they use them. They use those people to get money. All these Yahoo boys, that's what they do. They will send money into those people's account. Government will not question, the UK government will not question those people because the money, they will think that because that person has a business name that shows that he does money transfer. So whatever money that goes in, they will not too much look at that particular angle because they know that they will not arrest that kind of person because the money that is coming there is to make transfer in and out of his account. So that person account, they don't look at those people. Where they will come for that person account is when whoever that transfer that money into that person account for the money to be transferred, Western Union or whatever it is, where they will know is when the person or somebody from America now raise alarm that the money was taken from their account and not transferred to this.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You understand? So that is when they will not come up for that person. But if you are doing a business as a money transfer business person, Western Union team, they will not trouble your account. They will not be, except somebody make allegation against you that there is a specific amount in your account, which is 20,000 or 10,000 pounds. Like there was a guy there when I went to meet one of them once. I said the man came there to do money transfer, and he said to the man said to this person that is doing the transfer, saying that, "Oga, can I put in 10,000 pounds into your account? I need to send that money to Nigeria." And the guy said, "No, you can't put that 10,000. It's too much. You have to break it down. So you have to be coming with 3,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds, slowly like that. You can't just bring it 10,000 pounds. It's too much. It will be questioned." I was there standing when this guy was analyzing it to him that I can't do that. So you have a specific amount that will go into your account. If it's more than that amount they expect, the police will come for you. UK police will come for you. You will be questioned. Where did you get the money from? How did this money come into your account? It's it's a very serious crime because of this cyber fraud going on everywhere and this Yahoo thing going on. So UK is very, very strict with that. You cannot have more than 10,000 pounds in your account at once. You cannot. Once you get that done, you are in trouble. Whoever that put that money in your account, you that receive that money without raising alarm. If, as I'm talking to you now, madam, if I go to my account now and see 10,000 pounds inside that account and I keep quiet, I did not raise alarm, I will be arrested because I know that I was not expecting 10,000 pounds. And I don't know anybody on this earth that will just raise 10,000 pounds and send it to my account. I don't. Even if I do have somebody like that, I will. Yeah, it's a big amount of money that you cannot keep quiet. If you do, they will come for you. The day you will start withdrawing the money, that's when they will come for you. So it's very, very strict, very, very strict. That's why Ada is keeping quiet. That's why she doesn't want to come out because she knows that she has done something wrong. If she come out to express herself, and then they will pick whatever she says and use it on her. and the police will use that as well to hunt her that. But you said this in social media that this is the money and this is the money, this is that. How come now you are not telling us what is happening with that, whatever you have got, how you spend it, how you did what? Because the police knows that some of these people are open this GoFundMe, this charity organization thing to fraud people money. They don't spend the money for the purpose of the charity organization they say they have. They use the money for their own best interest. So the system know. So when you come to that kind of thing, they will bring you out. They will not joke. If they put they put a very strong complaint against other universe to the H&N, they will investigate her, and all the secret will come out.
Can I just add to what Justice just said? I think issue is not so much about the figure. Okay, here in the United Kingdom, we have, I think in America they call it social security. We call it NI, which is like national insurance, right? Number that you've got. Everybody's got it.
Yeah, we have it here as well.
Yeah, so everybody knows, the government then knows what you do for a living, that you've got a job that allows you to earn this much amount of money. You have to go to your local council and tell them, they usually say it's for voting so that they know where you live, so that they can send you postal. But really it's a way to track where you live. Does it go with where your job is and what you do for a living? And they collect all this information about who you are, where you are, and how you're making a living. Some people do. It's not surprising for somebody to earn $632,000 a year in the United Kingdom. It's not. Depending on what you do for a living. If you're a cardiologist, if you are somebody who is of society, so if you're part of the aristocrats, let's say for an example, and you own a hotel and you have weddings every year, they receive about 30,000 sometimes for somebody who's paying for a wedding, 40,000. There are people that are builders in this country that earn a lot of money, but they know you because you have to do self-assessments and things like that. And they know that you've got a national insurance that will be able to tell them exactly what you do, and that, yes, this person will receive this much. It's not so much about the amount. The problem with Ada is exactly what Justice has just said. She is a self-employed individual, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. From 1 year, let's say before Justice for Mohbad all happened and Mohbad, unfortunately died in the way that he died. If she was on YouTube before, let's say in 2012, like many other YouTubers, and she was earning 18,000, 15,000, whatever, or even let's say 100,000 a year, the tax office would know that, will say, oh yeah, we know Ada earns that much, she does her YouTubing or she does her self-assessment. But I think what will trigger for them to start questioning is the moment that Mohbad died and she opens this foundation and she's now just making £632,000 out of nowhere. That would trigger the system to say, oh, okay, why did that happen? Oh, okay, there's nothing wrong with you having a foundation. But the problem now is people are complaining that there is something wrong here with this foundation. And that's where they'll start looking in detail as to whether it's legit, how the money has been spent, and whether she had been paying her taxes before. They'll start narrowing in and start saying, well, it is not normal for you, Ada, to earn $632,000 when all the previous years you've been earning $100,000 or $15,000 or $10,000. And they'll look at her national insurance and see consistency or inconsistencies. And that's how they'll be able to...
and they will request for a bank statement as well, you know that?
Yeah, to see. So I think that if she's doing the right thing, and this is what nobody's saying, right? If she's doing the right thing, there's nothing wrong. If she's doing the right thing with the £632,000, which is under, by the way, there is nothing wrong. They'll just ask her for transparency as to how the money's been spent and whether it's been spent in a in relation to the foundation itself, because there are people, the public are funding into this for a cause, for a specific cause. But if she's not using it for that specific cause, that's when the issue begins. So I think, I think, and I'm hoping that Ada will be able to say that all the money is going to this cause. And I hope that she had been paying her taxes before. But having said that, in the UK, you are allowed to earn up to 10,000 and not pay any taxes. Is that wrong, or am I right? I don't know.
You cannot have £10,000 without paying tax. There's no way you cannot pay tax with that kind of amount of money. You must pay tax.
No, I think if you receive, so let's say that's your earning for the entire year.
Yeah.
Right? 10,000 for the entire year. I'm not talking about a month.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay tax on that, but you have to declare that you've earned 10,000, and then they'll send you, when you do your self-assessment, and then they'll let you know that, oh, okay, you've earned this much. You're actually under the threshold, so you don't have to pay. Once you start earning, let's say, over 50 or 100,000, you have to pay 40% tax. Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, it's 12,500. Thank you, I'm Empress.
In that way, yes.
Yeah. So that, I mean, so let's say Ada was earning this figure that I'm impressed just said 12,500, which is under the tax threshold. She doesn't have to pay tax, but she still has to declare that she's had that income. So it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. She hasn't done anything wrong. But if she's earned more than that, and she hasn't declared it, and then these complaints have now come in about this, foundation and wanting to have a bit more information, that's when she might get herself into a bit of a tricky situation.
By the time the H&M start digging into Ada's account, whatever account she's operating on in UK, they will bring it out. That's her name with her date of birth. They will put it on the system. They will be able to identify any bank she's using. They will bring everything and compare. She has to demonstrate how she has been using this money and what purpose she has been using the money for. Are you getting my point? Because whatever you can't, with that amount they are displaying, it's not enough it's more than what she can pay the solicitor. So whatever she has paid the solicitor, there's still supposed to be much money in that account. Okay, let me give you an example. In addition to what you were saying, like a consultant in a hospital here could be earning £6,000, £7,000, or £10,000. And then when somebody make a complaint or raise alarm about that person account, the police and the bank will not going to do nothing, because they can see where that amount of money is coming from. The man wages as a consultant in the hospital is coming from there, so they know where this man is getting his money from. So even if people come and make allegation against that consultant, they're not going to do nothing about it, because they still know where the source of income is coming from. Are you getting my point? So like what I said to you, I know my source of income. There's no way I'm going to be receiving maybe £1,000 a month or £2,000 a month for where I work, and then every month £10,000 comes into my account, and nobody's going to question it. They're going to come for it because they know what kind of work I do, and they can see, because when you're having your bank money coming, your wages coming to your account, it will identify where you're working and where the money is coming from. It will show. So if Ada Universe is spending that money on Mohbad, and he opened that foundation on Mohbad's name, and whatever goes, wherever that money is coming out from, if she is withdrawing the money on a personal ground and sending it to another account or to PayPal, whatever it is, or to Amazon, they will figure it out. Why is the money going to Amazon? Is Amazon Mohbad solicitor that you are paying the money for to fight for justice? All this Ada need to know, that when they come for her, they will be asking her, how did this money go to PayPal? Why will you transfer money to PayPal to pay solicitor? Because solicitor should have got his account. For you to pay the money you are paying for them to do the job, they must get their accounts, because you know that is a foundation, is a charity foundation. You will be able to give account details, accountability, how you spend those money. Like sometimes when I want to transfer money, so they will tell me, do you have a reference? You must get a reference you put on that transfer to show that this money is going to a solicitor. If I'm at that Jesus Foundation now, I want to transfer money to Bankole Smith now, I will make sure that account number is Bankole Smith is written there. So that tomorrow when I'm asked to give accountability where the money of my charity foundation goes on, I will be able to display it. But I don't think Ada is doing this. Ada is using those money, paying it through Pape, and then from Pape it transfer or Amazon it transfer to other account. She's a criminal. She will be responsible for that.
I think that would be called when money laundering comes in, isn't it? So if you move money that you've received from I don't want to say suspicious, from an account to another account and to various different accounts, that's when they start saying it's money laundering. So for example, when you go and buy a house, you have to, when you put your deposit down, in this country, as you probably know, Justice, and you put your deposit down, they want to know how you got that deposit. Because I remember when me and my husband first bought our house, I was like 19, and my parents gifted me this money, but they had to show their bank statement to say, we gifted our daughter this money so that she'd be able to buy her, she'd be able to put it down as a deposit for a house with her then boyfriend, who's now my husband. And they want to track down, because I could have got that money from anywhere. So it's exactly what you're saying, isn't it, Justice?
Yeah.
I could have got that money from you, Justice. I could have just called you and said, do you know what, I need 10,000, and I don't know how you've got it, and you just gave it to me. They want to track down exactly how people are getting this much money, especially if it doesn't, well, at the time I was 19. A 19-year-old is not just going to have 20,000.
That kind of amount of money.
Yeah, a 20,000 deposit to put down on her first house. And what are you doing buying a house at 19 anyway? So these things, they want to see a track record. And to be honest, I think this is actually really quite educational for many people that try and open foundations in this country, so that they learn that it's not that easy. And truly, if you want to
open a bed of roses.
Yeah, and if you want to open a foundation or an organization in this country, I urge you to really look at the really fine print detail as to the nitty and gritty things that are involved when it comes to receiving funding from the public. I think it was not even that long ago, Naomi Campbell was in trouble for this, and she's a well-known person who was actually working on behalf of the royal family. It's their charity, and she has had to pay so much fine, I think, in the last couple of months, because of these charities and foundations and people not understanding exactly how it works. Unless if you've got a really good accountant, it's not money for you to take out and spend and splurge as you like, to your leisure. No, the foundation necessarily means that money has to go to the cause. Otherwise, everyone would be opening a foundation or a charity. But there is so much responsibility, and in all honesty, I don't think it's worth the stress. I think that, I think this is a lesson learned for those that wanted to go in the same path, especially if you're in the UK. I don't know what it's like in Nigeria, but here in the UK, please just be careful, honestly, because you could end up getting yourself entangled in something that you had no intentions of even being deceitful, and you don't even realize it. And the other thing is that it depends. So if you're going to have a foundation, also look into the banks that will be helpful to you. I wouldn't be opening a foundation with an Amazon account or a NatWest account. I just wouldn't. Or a HSBC or Lloyds. I wouldn't. If I'm going to have a foundation, I'm going to go to Coutts Bank. Do you know Coutts Bank? I don't know if many people know it, but Justice, you probably do know it.
Yeah, I do.
These are banks that deal with high society or people with a practice, like the consultants, even teachers that have decided to start their own private schools or homeschooling schools. They actually teach you how to manage this foundation where you can make a profit, but it's a non-profit. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, and
Go
so
with the
we need
banks
to
that
give you
will be
advice, consultation to explain
Yeah.
to guide you on how
Exactly.
to go about it, so you don't go wrong.
Yes,
You don't go
exactly.
bankrupting.
And that's why you see, because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it, and that's why you see people that have foundations, especially here in the United Kingdom. I think it's a lot stricter than the US. I think that you see those people are again part of high society, or they have family that can recommend them to Coutts banks. You can't just go to Coutts banks and say, I want to open a foundation. But you can tell them, you can market your ideas, you can approach them, and then they could guide you and consult you, like Justice just said. So if anybody's thinking to do this, really think thoroughly, because you're putting not only yourself in danger. It's really scary when the HRC... Yeah, and when...
being caught is a crime.
And you do not want to have a criminal offence in the UK. Just you don't. And I mean, they'll never be horrible to you. I keep saying this, that the police will do their investigation along with HRMC, and they'll approach you a year, 2 years after, and they'll let you take out money, move things around, thinking that you're going to get away with it.
As much as you can.
Yeah, and then they'll let you get away. They'll just watch you from afar, and you don't even know. And they'll approach you. And they'll approach you, and by the time they approach you, they'll come, they'll have a cup of tea with you, they'll have a chat with you like your friends, and before you know it, you find yourself behind bars.
Yeah, they will wait for you to really spend the money, enjoy the money as much as you can, grow your life, and so that they will be taking time to come for you. So they will have much evidence against you to prosecute you.
Yes, and that's even the worst part. I think the worst part is that they want you to commit the crime. So that they can then approach you with the fine that also has interest on it, because it's for their benefit, and that money just goes straight back into their pocket again. So crime in the UK is actually seen as a business for the government, because they can make more from finding people that are committing wrongs, and they allow them to do it. Actually, they allow them to do it for a lot longer, so that later on they can benefit and actually make money from it.
And why they allow them to do it as long as it takes them to? They want to make sure they got much evidence against them, whereby the suspect will want to get a solicitor to come and fight for them. The solicitor will not be able to defend them, so they will allow the crime to commit. So that the solicitor cannot look for any way to defend them when it comes to prosecuting the suspect. That's what I like about the Metropolitan Police here.
No, it's true, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that. My parents used to say to us all the time, which instilled a lot of fear in me, and probably still does. They used to say that the British system is a violent, subtle system. And what they mean by that is that it's not going to be violent as in physical, or you even notice it. It's very silent. You won't even notice it, and hence why I mentioned that they will watch you from afar. They will approach you in a very subtle way and in a very nice way. They'll knock on your door and say, "Oh, hi there," with a smile, and they'll even have a cup of tea with you. That's how subtle and vicious the system is. They will never be aggressive. Like I know in the United States, it's slightly different, where they approach you with guns and whatever, and
aggression.
There's more aggression. But here, it's so subtle that it's quite disturbing psychologically. They have studied how to play with your mind, and they know exactly who you are. And I think that, again, this is a lesson learned, for anybody, that my parents immigrated to this country when they were young, and I teach this to my children. When you buy anything in the shop, because you are black, you make sure you keep your receipt, because they will try and blame you for something.
Because we are the most victim,
And
I should have known this, but she has to be very careful.
So I think it's about teaching each other the system and how it works and how subtle it can be. And although it's, even if you play by the books, it can work against you. So that's by just that little information that I give to my children to keep a receipt for a sweet that they may buy. It's the same thing applies to an adult who tries to start a business. Keep a receipt of everything you're doing.
Everything you do, keep record, because one day you'll be asked accountability. How did you spend the money? Where did the money go? How did the money go? Now you have asked a solicitor to come out of Mohbad case. You must demonstrate how you pay the solicitor. If you say you pay the solicitor through PayPay, through Amazon Pay, that is not payment. That does not justify that you have paid the solicitor through Mohbad's GoFundMe you have established. So you must really, really come out and explain yourself what you have done with those money. You know, some of these people here in UK here, some of these Nigerians here, they come up here, they open gold for all these charity organizations. They having the impression that they will use that charity foundation to make money for themselves, not to that individual that they open that foundation for, not to the individual or opening the foundation that there's poverty in Nigeria, I'm opening the foundation to support the poor people, and then I will go to Nigeria, withdraw the money or get to Nigeria, and we want to use those money to pay for whatever I'm doing with those poor people, and make sure I have a receipt to demonstrate that this is my foundation, this is where the money goes, this is what I've paid for. I will be able to demonstrate and bring the receipt of the solicitor I have paid to handle this person case, how this person was treated, and I have a solicitor to handle the case. I will demonstrate. Once you have that in place, you have no case to answer to the police in this country. But if you don't have those demonstrations, those evidence to show where your money on your charity foundation is going and is a genuine spending, why are you going to go down for it? That's why Vegetable Highland. That's why you see that Ada has not come up to speak. Because she knows something is not right.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea not for her to be honest, because I think she'll get herself into
more deep trouble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So which is a clever thing to do, but I just want us to really understand why people have foundations in the first place. So as far as I know, here in the West, including the US, when you are filthy, and I'm talking incredibly wealthy, I'm not talking even Jeff Bezos wealthy, I'm talking about people with generational wealth, like the Rothschilds, like people that own the liquor company that is in trouble with Diddy and stuff. These are generational wealth people, okay? Those families open foundations so that they don't have to pay taxes. So it's not actually a business for them. It's a way for them to put their money away into a foundation instead of giving it to the taxman. Once you understand that, you realize that a foundation cannot be created as a business. Do you see where I'm going, Justice? So
yes,
for example, I have so let's say my husband and we have our own clinic, and we now have to pay 45% tax. And we think to ourselves, you know what, with all that money that we've put aside, why don't we start a charity foundation for children in Africa? So we'll approach the HRMC and say, this year we've decided that, is it possible with this money to open a charity? And because it's going back into the system to help people, and you go through the right channels, I don't know the nitty and gritties, but we're going to employ, that's where the employment comes in as well. We're going to employ people within this region in Africa who will also benefit from this funding. And in one way or another, the money still goes back into a system, not necessarily this system, but into a system. And the British will actually applaud you for that and say, okay, you're doing us a favor, so instead of us sending money for aid, you're doing this. That's the whole point of a foundation, and they'll keep an eye on that. But it's also a way for wealthy people to to actually socialize and meet and create even more business, because they will be able to use that as a marketing tool that, oh, look, you can do business with me because I've got charity here and I'm a good person, and, this reflects the kind of heart that I have. That's what foundations stem from. And once you understand that, you understand that don't open a foundation thinking that this is going to be your business, because that's not how it
works. They're going to think it's where they could make their money from. Go and get a job and work for your money. Don't use foundation as a point of getting money from the poor or the masses.
Yeah, or it's a way for you to control how you use your taxes rather than just giving it directly to the government where you don't know how it's being spread out. But you have to be at least incredibly successful to do that. And also, it's a good way for you to create a start pack for your children so that they can be part of that charity and see how they can create businesses in the future by using that charity as the face for their future business. Yeah.
Exactly. And this is what she has messed up with now. Only God knows what she's done with those money. If she doesn't give a reasonable accountability on those money, she has messed the future for her children as well to be part of those organizations.
Yeah, and I think that's, I just wanted to say that because I think ever since I've joined this Justice, I've realized, and I think you mentioned it as well, Justice, that people are really obsessed with this idea of foundation and charity and this and that, but not realizing what is the purpose of a foundation? Where does the idea of having a foundation start from? It comes from people who've created generational wealth. So before you even get to foundation, start trying to create generational wealth first, and then think about a foundation. That's what I wanted to say. I know I'm going on a bit, but I put that
Well done, Vegetable. Well done. We are on the same page.
Just want to say, I was really happy for Ada to because I used to watch her YouTubes, and I actually enjoyed them until she had this lady that came on and started to tell us about dreams and
were you there as well? I was
and she called in one day and started saying about a singer. I don't want to mention the singer's name, but a singer, took parts of Mohbad's organs and stuff. And I thought,
yes.
And
I used to follow them on YouTube. I never know these people are criminals,
I didn't really think anything of it. And I just thought to myself, okay, I am not, this is going to sound terrible, but I'm very open about this. I'm not a religious person anyway, but I thought, this is not for me. Let me just go somewhere else. Let me join another sort of live group because I'm interested in this case, and I really hope that we can do something for this young man because it's not fair.
It's not fair on him.
Yeah, so I didn't think it. So I left that group because I thought, okay, that's fine. Let Ada do her own thing. And then there was another guy that I used to follow on YouTube as well. He had a wife who was in Germany or something like that.
Yes, what's his name again? Kevin 101 something.
Yeah, yes. I think so. Yes. And he was really good. And I thought, okay, let me go to TikTok. And then I was listening. And then obviously I've stayed on here.
Yeah. You almost like me, the same way. I was on YouTube doing this OG. Then suddenly I looked like myself, let me go to this TikTok. And then we are almost the same mindsetting.
Yeah, I think because I think if you're truly interested, you kind of just want to follow through to see what's happening.
Yeah.
But I was, I left that, and then now to hear that obviously, like whatever's happening with that is also connected to people on TikTok. We don't know how true that is, but that's what we're hearing as gossip. And I thought that's really disappointing because, I was really happy for Ada that she has this YouTube channel, which is really successful. She's got a successful business, which is a good thing. But was it worth her, if true, allegedly, was it worth her destroying what already was a successful business for her, chatting about the latest gossip in Nigeria or whatever it is? For her to then destroy her reputation in a fortnight, it wasn't worth it. And we really need to,
because of the money you want to get, and you just damage your future.
Yeah, and she was building generational wealth, and now she's tarnished it. It's so sad.
I'm so disappointed, to be honest. I never knew you follow her in YouTube as well.
I did. I really liked it. I thought,
There was a woman that was coming to see the vision, how Mohbad was killed, how what happened here and there. She says that one old woman voice like this. I used to hear like this.
Yeah, was it Princess? It was like Princess.
Yes! And then, oh my God, I never know you were following her as well.
Yeah. Yeah, when she started to, then I thought, nah, this is a little bit too much for me. Let me just move on.
And then she was, at the time, the princess was saying she was sick, she's not well, she's in the hospital. Inside me, I was like, you see vision, you have the power, you have spiritual power, and you are sick in the hospital as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let me move on from this, but whatever. I didn't, and it's fine. But I think that I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. I don't wish any bad on Ada. I really don't.
Me too.
I hope, all I'm saying is that I hope that she has all her evidence and she's able to get herself out of this. Do you know what I would have done? Do you know what I would have done? And I know people are going to say, oh, Vegetable was trying to give an idea. I would have taken it upon myself to contact HRMC and say, I know there have been complaints about me. I'm a well-known figure on YouTube. I do this, it's my business. And I just want to know how I can make this right. Simple as.
Exactly.
But in
whatever sentence they will give her, whatever fine they're going to give her, they may be lenient with the fine because she has come up. She has come to declare herself.
Yes.
Present herself before them that, look, I've done something wrong. I don't know if I've done the right thing. I was sending money to Ape instead of solicitor account.
Yeah, I don't know if I've been doing it right. Because, even like for example, with PayPal, if you send any money through friends and family even, that is considered to be fraudulent if you are sending money to a service. Do you see what I mean, Justice? So that's another thing. And I hope, for own sake, she was sending this with a service because there's a tax fee that needs to be paid here in the United Kingdom in order for you to do that. But if you're sending money to a law firm that provides a service, it doesn't matter where they are in the world, through friends and family, so that they can receive the full amount without you paying any part of your tax here, or even if they've got tax over there, that is fraudulent.
It's a strong project.
So there were so many things that I hope that she's followed through and has done the right thing.
If I'm were to be her, I would just declare myself before.
Yeah, and ask for guidance.
I explain. Look, I don't know if I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble? This is what I've done. I don't know if I've done the right thing.
This is my first time doing this. Yeah. And that's what I would do.
Yeah, before they come for her. If they come for her, it's bad, it's wicked, it's worse than you going to present it. She should get ready anyway.
Yeah.
Because UK, when it comes to fraud, they don't joke with it. They don't play around with it.
Yeah, it's really scary. But it's been so nice chatting to you. I better go down because I've got so
many. Yeah, it's nice to have you here as well. It's a pleasure.
I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, see you later. So Vegetable have really helped us to analyze more, which is good. She understand what I understand as well. I understand what she understands. This is our law, yeah. So Ada should get ready to face the law. If what she has done, she has not done it well, she will give accountability.
Thank you, Justice Solinga.
You're welcome, most. I just pray God everything work out well for Mohbad, because at the end of the day, we are looking for one thing. What happened to this poor guy in his house? That was what brings me to this TikTok. I did not call TikTok to be in any group. You see what Vegetable was saying, that she was watching Ada Universe. And I was watching those ones on YouTube as well. And this Kevin, there's this Nigerian guy with the wife. I forgot the name again. If I remember that channel, they are Kevin, Papa Kevin something. Yes, I was watching that in YouTube. And other blogs as well, YouTube, that were picking the Mohbad case, you know. And, yeah. It's like HR. You want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And you know, 3 days ago, I was in another platform called the Nigeria Crime. The platform name is the host is Nigerian Crime. The man bring up Mohbad case again, and he said he doesn't really talk about Mohbad because of the way people were fighting themselves, and they're using Mohbad name to cash crews, using Mohbad name to fraud people, collecting money from the public. So he's not talking about Mohbad case anymore. But that day, because of this new development of the toxicology result or report that comes out, he now flash it on his platform, talk about it, that he even invited me, he bring me up and says that he can see that I'm justice for Mohbad, he can see my name there, that he wants to ask me some few questions about the whole thing, how I feel about the new development of the result that has come up now. And I say that is a good news. That shows that Mohbad case will not be swept under the carpet so soon. It's a good news, it's a good development. I am happy with that. And he now says, okay, the result now, we don't know what is inside the result. If at the end of the day, the result come up and says Mohbad died a natural death, will I agree with that? And I said, no, I would never agree with that. And he says, why? And I said to him, because he was injured, he was at home, there was a fight, and that leads to his injury, and the nurse came to inject him. So there's a lot of conspiracy that goes on with Mohbad's death. So there's no way the government will come and announce to everyone else here that Mohbad died a natural death and we will accept it. He said that if it happened, that what do we do? I said, they will come out and protest. And he said, and then when you protest, they're going to come and buy people. I said, okay, let them buy everyone then, because you cannot come up after 1 year to tell us that Mohbad died a natural death. We will not accept that kind of toxicology report or result when they want to announce it. And he now says that I should remember that there are a lot of cases like that happen. They come up with no justice. And this is Nigeria for you. That because I'm in abroad, that's why I'm able to say that I'm not go agree. But the people that is Nigeria now, if they don't agree, they will take them, they will do them this, they will buy them, they will shut them up. I said, but how can we stop? We cannot continue like this. That when they come up, when somebody buy, they will not be able to give us justice. They will use their gun to shut us up. We cannot continue this kind of life. That's why I'm here to fight against that corruption, that system that will they will buy people and they will not give those people justice. They will still come up and say nothing happened to those people. They will keep our mouth shut, and then it can happen to you, the host. I told him, I said, okay, it can happen to you. It can happen to anybody. So we are fighting for this justice for Mohbad. We are fighting for. It's not just only Mohbad alone. We are doing it for. We are trying to protect other youth in that country that some individual want to take advantage on, to kill them and walk away free, because they have godfather and godmother people behind them or powerful people around. They should allow the poor in that country to breathe. Enough is enough for this spying of people, and then nobody will be brought to justice. So I told him that if I'm Papa Mohbad, I will not accept that toxicology test that will come and say that my son died a natural death, when I know that he's being killed by the people in that house 24 hours, not by Prime Boy. So they should not, like what I was saying on that day, they had a fight with Prime Boy, no doubt about it. Me and you now, we are man. We met in the party, we fight. We had a fight. You punch me, I punch you, I had injury. According to the description of the injury, is a small one. It's a tiny injury, very tiny blood. Then I was able to go home. You were able to walk home. Why would you say? Why would they say it's you that acquired the person? When you people just had a normal fight, everybody fight. Even I've seen where they break people's head in Nigeria. There, blood will be flowing out, pumping out. They will take the person to the hospital, stitch the blood, put the bandage around the person's head. The person didn't die, you. The person didn't die. How come Mohbad home that is not even lead to that kind of severe injury, get back home and then not buy him and then say that he died a natural one? That doesn't make sense. So them say that it's Prime Boy. It's not Prime Boy that buy Mohbad. They took advantage of the fight Mohbad with Prime Boy fight. They took that advantage of that fight. They took advantage of there was a little bit of injury and now end up going home to buy incompletely. What happened to Mohbad buying is in that house, in his house. It's not with Prime Boy. Bros, make we talk through. Now make I use Nigeria way to talk now. Eh? Me and you fight. You break my head up, or I break your head, whatever. They wrote, you know where they for you know where they forgot the whole, you know where they for would have old Prime Boy is when that fight was going on in that show, and Prime Boy used bottle to break Mohbad head, then Mohbad head tear, they rush Mohbad go hospital. That process when they put her for hospital, then internal bleeding by Mohbad. Wait now. That one a complete clear evidence in a Prime Boy kick by Mohbad now. Are you getting my point?
Justice for Mohbad. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
There was there a fight with Mohbad and Prime Boy?
That's what they say. Let's even go with that narrative. Let's even go with that narrative.
Wait, there was no fight with Prime Boy and Mohbad. There was no physical fight with Prime Boy and Mohbad.
Did you see that? But yesterday I was in a platform, they were saying that there was a fight. Okay, I'm not even agree with them that there was a fight. You see, but if you remember, they were saying that Prime Boy said that yes, they do have a fight. The first day they interviewed Prime Boy, did you watch that interview? Local.
You keep repeating it. There was no fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad.
You see that? And they were trying to convince me yesterday that there was a fight.
They succeeded in convincing you because.
But I disagree. Even when I flow along with them, let me tell you what I do. Even when they were able to convince me, yeah, when I flow along with them, and I ask them that so is that why Mohbad fight? They say yes. I said, how come? Me and you fight, you go your way, I go my way. I feel wakari chance. You physically wakari chance. Nobody stop me not to go. And they fight you. I break your head. They die, they go. Would they allow me to live being a Prime Boy? Would they not arrest me immediately or hold me for the security men there in the show would have hold me that you just break his head. Blood is coming out. You are not going anywhere. They allow him to go freely. Are you understanding where I'm coming from, Loco? Hello, Loco. Are you understanding me? Even when I flow with them, I still try to make them understand that at the end of the day, let's assume that they fight. How does that fight lead to Mohbad's back? Are you there?
I'm there, but you still making the same point. What I'm saying is
no. What I'm trying to get to you here is that let's me and you.
Wait, you said Mohbad. Prime Boy fought with Mohbad.
That's what they were saying yesterday.
Is that right? It doesn't mean that's what they're saying. You are quoting it authoritatively now that Prime Boy fought with Mohbad. And that was
according to what we heard.
Don't say according to what you heard. You can't just go around and be quoting what you heard. You have to make sure it's a fact. It wasn't a fact. For the fact that they said it doesn't mean that it's a fact. Mohbad, Prime Boy never fought with Mohbad. Go back all the way back to the
Madam, please don't believe everything you hear.
No money there. That's why I'm very careful when I
Don't
talk
let
to them.
anyone to convince you now.
No, me. And for the at the end of the day, say, okay, let's assume say that thing happen. How it relate to this boy?
Assuming people will think that you are stating the fact. There's a lot of people that are new listening to you. They will just take it as
don't make that assumption. It was bad.
What Prime Mohbad is in that house? It's not Prime Boy. Whatever that Prime Mohbad is, that people in that house, that 15 people.
Madam, please don't let anyone manipulate you.
custom-minded. They know how to convince people to fall into their bad narrative.
Even allow them to convince you. You are very intelligent and this kind of.
Yes, I will just tell you that, okay, even if that is the case,
Okay.
how does that
Let me tell you
make
what happened
Mohbad
yesterday. Madam, let me tell you what happened yesterday. Randomly, I got to the platform and I saw Ada speaking. Ada said,
really?
wait, Ada
Is
said,
it on TikTok? Is it on TikTok?
Ada said, Prime Boy and the nurse are going to are going to be tried. They are going to the High Court. That the Lagos State government has said they've stopped the inquest and they're taking Prime Boy and the nurse for prosecution. I was surprised because I haven't had any news from anywhere. Then I started going to all the platform. I didn't hear people reacting to anything. Then I was wondering, where did she get all this? Then I realized that the audience she was speaking with, they were all with foreign. I mean, they are Nigerians, but they are with a different name. They're all from the same region.
Imagine.
Wow.
Understand me? They are all from the same region. Then I started thinking, maybe these are the people that she recruited to be spreading false
Narratives.
Fake narratives.
And everybody knows what the Lagos State government or whatever came out to say. How can you turn around that they've stopped the inquest, Prime Boy and the nurse are going to be arranged for prosecution at the High Court, that everything is closed? She was saying it.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I thought people might be recording it, because that was a big statement and that was coming out from her.
That one is dangerous.
But I've never said that on TikTok. Long time ago. I used to listen to her on her page. She don't talk much. She would put a false headline or narrative. And she would never say anything about the headlines. She would put sensational headlines.
That's what some of them do. They will put a different headline, and what they will be saying is different from what the headline is, to draw attention.
And she would anything. She would act like she's very busy with her computer, and she would, and she would never say anything about the headlines, and everybody would start leaving. She does that every now and then on her.
Just want to draw the attention.
Yeah. And then I think that's when she uses whatever GoFundMe account, whatever account, she'll hang it somewhere around there, inside the comments or stuff.
That's terrible. That's terrible of her. How can she just conclude a case that has not been concluded?
Like you concluded now that, same way you concluded that there was a fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad. You already bought it, you are taking it around. That Prime Boy fought with them.
That's what they were saying. I'll now say, okay, let's assume we start the case. How does that lead to Mohbad's fight?
You're still repeating the same thing. That's what they were saying. Why would you be repeating what they say, what is not from the official statement from Corona?
And they even saw Prime Boy saying clearly in his life that he did not, in his life program, that he did not fight with Mohbad. They had an argument. He was even saying it.
You didn't believe Prime Boy, but you believe them.
No, I believe Prime Boy because I saw him live saying it. Why will I believe the one they are saying with the mouth when I saw the one physically, the person saying that he didn't do it?
If you believe Prime Boy, you won't be putting that wrong narrative from them in your own statement. Because you said categorically, that was why I came and I said, oh, let me correct this lady because she's making the wrong statement. You are saying it categorically. Prime Boy fought Mohbad.
Music moving change phone.
Then I hung a mama.
It's well. whoever that's buying Mohbad, they should put that
No,
person
no,
to
madam, don't say whoever that. You have to, please, just
Eh, no, no,
accept
la,
your
Senator
mistake.
Shelley.
I don't put it as whoever that buy Mohbad.
Oh.
Just fetch it from Avenue.
Okay, ma.
504.
Hmm.
Senator Shelley, let me read it.
But me, I know Bible didn't fight with Mohbad, because, but the way they were putting the narrative, because I've seen Bible a lot of time.
So why are you believing they are?
No, I was just, if you watch my music, I was just trying to explain to you that let's assume this is what happened. Why?
Don't assume.
Don't assume because please don't assume.
Okay.
Because now they will record you and they will play it on their platform.
Oh,
That is-
wow.
So
Is
yeah,
that what
so
they
be
do?
very careful about what you are saying online.
So, music.
Yeah.
How you doing? How's everybody doing? I didn't want to interrupt the speakers because I realized that speakers are like guest speaker. They've never been on this platform before. I didn't want to interrupt to greet everybody.
Yeah.
I am greet them. How was your day yesterday? Music didn't come out again. Music you kind of relax, land on it.
Yes, I'm so busy yesterday.
You will not need láti lọ relax go wine go relax abi.
Mr. Luka.
Felix, Madam Felix were busy.
Impossible to notice song.
Yes, but
Báwo lè já sí láìpù yẹn lọ́rùn? Láìpù tẹ̀lé pé já sí yẹn, báwo lè já sí yẹn?
mo kàn ṣó mọ nígbà tí o tó pack up yẹn èmi náà sùn nígbà tí mo sùn gan.
Mo rí pé wẹ́ẹ̀nì yẹn wọra lánàá yẹn. Gbé wẹ́ẹ̀nì.
Before yesterday ni before alẹ́ àná ni mo ti mú alẹ́.
Kò dé bínú lánàá yẹn gan-an. Bínú tó lánàá.
Kí ni ẹ máa ń wọ̀yàn lára gbà mí rẹ̀?
Don't like energy.
Gbogbo ṣe ó máa ń wọ̀yàn lára. Ó máa ń wọ̀yàn lára. Nǹkan tí ò le, nǹkan tó yẹ kán ti yanjú lóṣù kan àbóṣù méjì, ẹ̀dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Báwo wá lè ṣe wá já sí ìwúkú tẹ já sí yẹn?
A ní máa gbọ́ sẹ́ẹ̀. Ó dàbí pé jẹ́ kí n wo aláwọ̀ pípọ̀ yẹn wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣí kíní yẹn ní sẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo wọn tó wà ń bẹ ara wọn á ju létí yẹn ni.
Mo lè mọ̀ yín.
Ó ní kankan tí mo rí o. Sori Sẹ́ńtómi máa ń lọ sí so many places so. Ó níbi kan tó wà lánàá tó wà ó wà very very toxic mi kàn ní sọ fún mi díẹ̀ níbí.
Ṣé èyí bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ta tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn?
Tó bá níbi tó wà ó wá wò pé Sẹ́ńtómi rèé kẹ́ lòun náà dẹ̀ flow pẹ̀lú wọn mo ní kí n dákẹ́ o.
Mo láì fẹ́ ṣe dákẹ́ yẹn.
Mo dákẹ́ mi kò lè rí mi nítorí pé mo ò tiẹ̀ lérò bóyá as a matter of fact mo wà ní comment section kan so kò lè mo lè wá comment kan kó má rí tí kinní mi bá ti scroll up unless tí n bá make comment lónìí. Mo ní kí n ṣe lady tó máa wá sọ́dọ̀ wa tó máa cool down tó máa fún wa ní a different impression àní tó bá orí èdè yẹn tó wà ibi kàtà àti kìjàtà.
Jẹ́yí dájọ́ àìní mo ṣe máa pé ìjọba mi láti máa dùn gáàdì ìjọba ẹgbẹ́ mi kì í máa ń rí.
Bóyá mo fi pé bóyá ó lọ káàkiri bóyá ó ní particular host tó relay bóyá òun náà dẹ̀ script record or whatever.
Mr. Loco.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ káàsán ẹ káàárọ̀ mo ẹ má bínú pé mo kí yín because àwọn ladies náà sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Local government.
Àwọn lady yẹn rí sọ pọ́tọ́ tẹ̀ sọ mi fẹ́ tarọ̀ fún wọn gan.
Ṣé àti ẹ̀ ti ṣe wà mí báyìí náà bó ti lọ?
Ṣé gbogbo àwọn.
Àti tó sọ pé ó ti lọ.
Ṣé ló ṣì wà mí báyìí? Tó sọ pé prime boy bá kìnìjà Mohbad ní àwọn ìjọba.
Nǹkan tí mo ṣe fẹ́ mi blame wọn but torí ó ti bẹ́ ṣe explain fún bẹ́ ṣe ṣàlàyé fún yẹn ó ti yẹ kó dé abá yín ágìrì mo believe pé òun náà ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣẹ́rí téèyàn bá lọ́kàn if you are not strong in your faith in what you believe or you are not strong in your thoughts if you go about these platforms you will get confused or convinced. Not confused, convinced. They will convince you because with their narratives, with their negative narratives. So sometimes, when they about TikTok or YouTube or maybe you are just surfing around. They will just pop out. You post a little bit, you want to hear what they are talking about. Mama will be change your language, one drag, one take so ibi tó máa rọ́ sí lélẹ̀ wọ́n ti fún ní direction ibi tó máa rọ́ sí wọ́n ti sọ oríṣiríṣi kò sí kò tán lè sọ tán wọ́n á rí ẹlòmíì tó á rìn pàdé àwọn ẹlòmíì tó pé tó bá analyse bí ó ṣe jẹ́ pé Wunmi will be vindicated at the end of the day tó bá sọ síbi sọ wàá tún máa wọ̀ pé ṣáwọn èèyàn rẹ lè ṣàbẹ sẹni tó bá lọ́kàn nǹkan míì ló máa já sí ní gbogbo àwọn ilé àwọn tá à ń sọ yìí o àwọn platform kan wà tó yẹ pé tí mo discover ní omi nobody tells me o anytime any day 24/7 náà fi hàn ní kí ló lè tó yẹn 24/7 ní ibẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi báwọn èèyàn ṣe hàn oríṣiríṣi all kinds of signs of snoring. You know? Yeah. Wọ́n ọ̀run bẹ̀ wọ́n jí ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n tún sùn. Wọ́n tún ṣe oríṣiríṣi. You know? So mo kàn ń wò pé kò sí nǹkan téèyàn wá kiri. Ibi tí mi máa ń lọ tí máa ń yà sí. It's not bad. Jabade ka number 1, number 2, me rò pé hardly ló fi máa rí number 3. Hardly. Number 3 tó máa rí ẹ̀rọ ọ̀ní bóyá kí n lọ síbẹ̀ kí n lọ jókòó kí n máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ. No. Àwọn náà ìmọ̀ kan mọ̀. Ibi tí máa sọ fún ẹ tó bá ti rí pé wọ́n fẹ́ hard mi máa ya gbórí mi ní dáhùn.
But yẹn yẹn mọ́tò.
Àìmọye mi ní dáhùn. I will not come up. I will not do anything. So, ma fẹ́ kí, ká wà careful ibi tá máa yà sí. Kó má lọ kó wa mérò. So, nǹkan tí màá sọ nìyẹn, Mr. Loco. appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Kò sí platform tí mo máa lọ. Kò wá mi convince mi mọ́. Kò máa gbọ́ bó ṣe wà toxic ni mo fẹ́ máa gbọ́ how stupid àwọn ẹlòmíì. Ok, kí ọ lọ sí, mo ti lọ sí platform tó sọ pé bàbá ló kò lù pẹ̀lú àwọn tó lọ pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Mo sọ anything, but bó ṣe sọ yẹn, bó ṣe gbé tí the side jáde ló ṣe bó ṣe gbé side wọlé ló jáde because mo mọ̀ pé àwọn eléyìí right from the beginning wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó happen but àwọn kan wrong narrative kò dẹ̀ irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò tiẹ̀ rà mí ibo tí n bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ fọ́ mi ní bí bọ́ọ̀kù wọn mi tiẹ̀ ní sọ ẹni tí fọ́ mi ti mọ̀ pé àwọn yẹn nǹkan tó wà out láti máa ṣe láti máa rí nǹkan tó mọ̀ pé white kọ́ máa sọ pé red ni ìgbàgbá kan dúró máa lọ dé.
báwo ló ṣe máa ní pé ká swim kékan àwọn ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ta ní kékan àti máa swim rẹ̀ kékan
wo àwọn IT guy yẹn tí bá dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á lérò pé àwọn ń discuss intellectually wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa wò pé ṣé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ṣe pé
sọ pé kò sí ìwọ̀n ṣó ń kà ní ṣó ti ń kà ní.
bọ̀bọ̀ ìjọ́sì tó ní pé mú ìwà oṣoògùn sáwọn èèyàn ní orí TikTok.
Ok tó bá yẹ pé kẹ́kà rẹ̀ ó wá crowd ni ó wá ẹni tó máa wọ̀.
àwọn tó lè kó jẹ́ ìní mọ́ mi ò àwọn orúkọ mi gan ẹ̀kẹ́yàn mi kéré gan mú mi mọ́lẹ̀ music bí màá lọ fún gbogbo at my age.
èmi náà mo wọ́ọ̀tì yẹn tó ní kó bá àwọn orúkọ tó fẹ́ lọ ṣó.
bẹ́ẹ̀ náà bọ́ọ̀mù ẹ̀rọ máa ń sọ fún wa
àti orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn ti ní láti repeat ẹ̀ nígbà tó náà wà. wọ́n ní mo fi wá lọ ṣe oògùn wọ́n ti list orúkọ àwọn tó máa ṣe oògùn fún and àwọn tó lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọkùnrin kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ I think àwọn IT yẹn náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ another person òun náà wọ́n pè é gómìnà lórí platform tó máa argue yẹn. They were linked to lady Aries àbí wà into that. Very very. Mi kan ṣe mo rí lórí platform Aries ọkọ àwọn age group tó mi ẹ̀rọ pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn yẹn kàn sọ pé mọ́mí ó dẹ̀ talk back to them bí àwọn ọmọ mi or refer to them my daughters my this for them sorrow money so a whole lot of drama lọ lórí kí gbogbo. Oh Lord. Well, ìjọba ló kọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé ìjọba ti ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kàn ṣe ni kò ní sí gbogbo entertainment táwọn èèyàn ti sọ ní sá. They just come
Say by two.
Last
Say by two.
Good morning, pivots. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, mo sọ bí bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá nísìnyí o. Àwọn platforms tí mo ti rí ẹ lánàá. Àwọn toxic platforms tí mo ti rí ẹ. Bí mo sọ fún music.
Platform ṣé platform Papariano àti J for Imole. I know those are the two platforms I was saying.
Kí ni bàbá ṣe fẹ́ sí màdé tó fi ń tà bàbá?
Ta ló wá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí J for Imole yẹn náà lánàá? Ta ló wá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Ṣebí ní platform àwọn media my friends now. They are my.
Who was that lady? Who was that lady that was in the bigger screen? Tó sọ̀rọ̀. There was a lady there tí mo rí rí bóyá ADA adáàbí kankan bẹ́ẹ̀.
I want to attend to something. I'm coming.
Look at your own question.
All of very responsive something. Music.
Yeah.
Oroti joti ma ye wa bi ba comrade abi kloruke te pe ni Moses abi comrade oroti.
Yeah, yeah.
Ṣé mo pín gbà yẹn mo try láti pé kẹ́ stop ẹ má jẹ́ kí má yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Wo yẹn ìfẹ́ ẹ̀rí àtà bàbá ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Mo tún débi kan tó bá rí gbòòrò. Ìtọ́rọ ẹ̀ ni mo lérò pé wọ́n gan dára.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà míì olùkífẹ́ máa lè ṣọmọ wọn jù pé ìṣàlẹ̀ òṣèlú máa ń fi òun dànù.
Marimani tó interview ẹ̀ yẹn pet check àbí kí ni wọ́n ò gba kí ló dé tí máa yí wá fi ẹ̀ báyìí tó mọ̀ pé ó mọ máa yẹn deeply kò tẹ̀ yẹ kó fún ní audience yẹn kó máa interview bẹ́ẹ̀ ó tún fún ní relevance ní tó bá interview bẹ́ẹ̀ oh no you know all these people ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé kò jọ wá platform ẹ̀ rí.
bọ́tí sẹ́gbà tó mi yẹn ó kàn yá mi lẹ́nu ní pé
But December told me, I'm a forgiver, I'm a freeler. She's very young, so Mama, she mistake every now and then. But Mama, quick fit only my fit tara follow one, but to prefer belong, you know. And it's that time, oh no. That would be somebody to record that because let me go around money to so kini money bí nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo mọ̀ ni mo wá èmi ò rẹ̀ kí n try láti spread ìgbọ̀ngàn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi tí ẹ ní sọ but máa lọ wò bóyá.
mo ti ṣe consent bọ̀dá ló kà kí lẹ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. I'm back.
Mo ní platform mo ní J4 Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ yẹn àtàlọ́ ta ni host.
J4 Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni J4 Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ yẹn òun gangan ni host platform yẹn náà. But àwọn aries wọn wá síbẹ̀.
Kí ni screen name ẹ?
Screen name is J4 Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ that is there now. J then 4 then Ìmọ̀lẹ̀.
Okay. Was there this lady there Ada Wabe?
No, Ada was Sibe. Ada was not there, but they streamed Ada Universe on that platform. Ada Universe was live on YouTube.
Okay, so one scream Ada Universe, not scream anytime.
They were streaming her.
Okay, that was when I was listening to that Ada stopped something. You one member, Abby.
I was there. Yes, I was there.
Well, you want to call him Oruko and call him recognize him, but all other names, I'm just seeing them for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Oroti Kota Dan Sosha.
Me, Kino so the latest. She said that the High Court have charged only Prime Boy and the nurse. That's the info that she's not the one that stopped the inquest.
And they've closed the coroner, right?
Inquest. Yes, that's what she said. Even before she said so, Aries too has come on that platform and tell all of us that is the latest update.
That they're going to charge Prime Boy and the nurse, right?
Prime Boy and the nurse, yes.
There can be a question for long. You want a woman aware of what is going on. You will ever go if you see any statement from any official quarter, so we want to charge the Prime Boy at the nurse.
Good morning, Alayo.
Me, I was just there. Me, I do not know. Me too, I not believe, but me, I'm just going to believe whatever they say because that's their platform. I cannot argue with whatever they say until me too they publish it and I see it. I will believe it.
I'm not saying you should argue with them, but that is a very strong statement.
You say you have to believe everything they said.
No, you don't understand. Me, that is their own opinion and that is their news. Me, I cannot be arguing with them now. I cannot be arguing with them.
Settle me. Been on this cause for justice for Mohbad. And a statement there, really bother because nobody will just make that kind of statement carelessly. And I want to make a statement carelessly where Prime Boy and the nurse has been singled out for prosecution.
Statement Mr. Pedro to issue. Money statement Mr. Pedro to issue. Me, single-handedly.
Let us talk for the press release now. Me, I mean, if it tara believe it, but I just say if it's so.
So you are still having a doubt about it. Oh my God, outright line, yeah. Somebody the moment outright line, the story anymore. If you want law, only check it.
I will not lie you. I somehow believe it because I know what Nigeria is all about. So me, I somehow believe it somehow.
Mo lọ sí àwọn platform tí mo mọ̀ pé tí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ bá jáde wọ́n máa up till now wọ́n máa debate ẹ̀ wọ́n máa analyze ẹ̀ but there was nothing everywhere was quiet okay yeah that lady was just lying mo wá realize pé lady tó wà on the hot seat sẹ́yìn ni òun náà máa jáde òun máa sọ nǹkan tó bá wọn kàtìkàtì and àwọn ìwọ nìkan ni mo recognize orúkọ ẹ all other names tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn they are
but that means because if some people choose me, I can be friends with somebody now based on me and the person we are in good terms. Me only so to
expect even to lord and to make some comment where if you let it go where you can believe just show some kind of concern where statement here will irritate where that is not true or where did they get that information from. But also anything no can flow below so Mama go on. Then he raised any objection.
That means their platform now. It's their platform. And me, I'm telling you now that me, I somehow believe it too. And me, I felt bad about it when I heard it because I know how the Nigerian justice system is to work.
To our platform to what loyalty. Did you ever raise it?
No, I don't think I've gone to other platforms. The only platforms that I've been on throughout yesterday/today, let's just say that is Papariano's platform yesterday when somebody came to look for my trouble that was being toxic on that platform. Then on J for Imole, those are the two platforms that I've been to. I don't used to go to because even people on Joyce for Mohbad, they don't like me. So I don't go to every platform. I only go to where I'm being accepted. Yeah.
Kote mi gan so sori ke mi gan ara to wa so bi bai e mi gan ara da tara mi abi mo
ko lo jani má bínú jotro lohun please ìwọ ko lo ja lórí platform tèmi lánàá sorry ko se tèmi coffee
Emi no I don't
really yes or no ni má bínú mo ti sọ pé mo ní kó má bínú o
I don't even used to go to Confuse platform. Okay. Even since we started this movement, I've been on Confuse platform is no more than twice, and that was in the beginning. I don't used to go to
so I don't mean anything. Orúkọ ara mi gan mi ò rántí not to talk of somebody else's name. I don't really, I'm not good in names. Music.
tó bá jẹ lọ sórí àwọn ọmọ mi mo mọ̀ pé ó wà capable láti jà ó ní ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kan very wicked lady lórúkọ platform wọn yẹn náà very wicked lady.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni very wicked lady.
ẹ gan ni màá gbọ́ kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ gangan náà. Ó tún lórúkọ kan tó tún.
Àdùkẹ́ lórúkọ. The music you said you go believe am. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, mo ní kóyá kọ́ máa wá drag bàbá mọ́ pé they can just say their own opinion even if they want to say that bàbá do bad thing wọ́n lè sọ but kọ́ máa tún máa drag subjecting him to bully. That's what I just advise them to do. You know.
Kí ló dé tó sunkún?
Ó ń sunkún pé bí bàbá ṣe ṣépè yẹn something ẹ mọ̀ pé like bàbá gan and honestly speaking she has.
Ṣé kò yẹ kí bàbá ṣépè ní?
Pé bàbá ṣépè kínní kan.
Ṣé kò yẹ kó ṣépè?
Kò wá trust
Sísí mi
bàbá
sòtọ́
mọ́, kò wá bìbí.
Sísí mi sòtọ́ ṣé kò yẹ kí bàbá ṣépè? Ẹ dáhùn náà, ẹ má bínú.
Bàbá máa ṣépè lórí láì.
Ó yẹ kó ṣépè. Sórí máa gbọ́n mi, ó yẹ kó ṣépè. Ẹ ní èpè tí bàbá yẹn bá ti lanu iṣẹ́ àtàdúrà. Gbogbo ìlú máa wá sí.
Ṣiṣẹ́ ìpè yẹn, ó ní kẹ́ni gbọ́dọ̀ máa mú ọkọ ẹ̀ tó máa wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Ṣiṣẹ́ ìpè yẹn, ó ní pé that is pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa náà ló kó papọ̀
ṣé
náà.
o hùwà èpè ni ṣé o hùwà èpè.
Ẹni òun wá èpè bọ́ ó ní pé torí pé gift wípé òun náà ń gba gift lórí.
ṣé o hùwà èpè ni.
Èmi ò hùwà èpè, mi ṣe máa
Ẹni tó bá ti hùwà ìpele tó máa pa. Ẹni tó bá ti hùwà ìpè.
and ṣẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mo pé bàbá wà lórí live yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Bàbá wọ̀ sí ọ̀dà
Sórí ẹni tó bá ti kí lorúkọ àti ìgan? Àti sẹ́ǹtì àbí?
àná ṣe lábíyàn méjì ló pè mí pé a ní pé ṣé ìbàdí tó mi ó ń bú bàbá tó
ṣe láì bí o lè bú bàbá bọ̀ wọ́n bú bàbá lórí platform yẹn wọ́n bú bàbá bọ̀ lórí báwọn bú bàbá.
Ṣé ǹjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan? Either they like it or not. Bàbá ṣì tún máa padà wá tó ó máa ṣe àyájọ́ ẹ̀ pé. Nínú ìkorò nínú ìlara ni bàbá yẹn wà nínú omijé ló wà.
You know that's what I know that they
Gbogbo àwọn tó ní lára tó borúkọ ẹ̀
because I'm on that
jẹ́ àti mi ẹ̀ ní
platform.
sùúrù náà please. Gbogbo wọn tó ní lára tó borúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ tó pè lórúkọ oríṣiríṣi. Àwọn náà máa kó sínú ìṣòro bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn gan ìdá kan fẹ́ mi wọn di àbí kan fẹ́ mi ẹni tó dàjù nínú ẹbí wọn kan fi di. Yes. Kí ló dé kí ló ṣe àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá gan? Ìkà wickedness.
Olórí ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kọ̀ọ̀kan sórí sẹ́tọ́ mi. Ọmọ ẹ tó yẹ kó máa ṣépè lójoojúmọ́ bàbá ló yẹ kó máa ṣépè lójoojúmọ́. What reason? Ó mọ nǹkan tó mean gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn go through background tí bàbá yẹn ti wá.
Omijé ẹ̀mọ̀ kan tó pè ní omijé ni.
Bàbá yẹn jẹ ìyàwó fílẹ̀
Ìkorò omijé ìkorò.
Ọmọyẹjọ́ tí àwọn pọ́pítì púpì ẹ̀ tán ọ̀run jẹjẹ tán ọ̀rìṣẹ́ gbà tán ọ̀run jẹjẹ.
Wọ́n sọ bàbá yẹn dẹni tí ò lè sun ní ara ẹ̀ mọ́. Bàbá ń sùn kiri ní.
Bàbá lọ star tools bàbá mú tool tó ń fi ṣiṣẹ́ ó gbé lọ fún bàbá
kọ́mọ ẹ̀ balẹ̀ ní láàrin kọ́ balẹ̀ lọ léèwé.
Kí ọmọ yẹn lè fi.
Àwọn èèyàn kan from just for nowhere wọn ò pè é kẹ́ wọn ò pè é kí wọ́n bá wọn ṣe justice. Anybody ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ lóko bá bínú. Tí anybody ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá speaker lẹ́nu what will be will be justice will be.
Ó ga o.
Ó tún máa padà ó máa ṣépè. Àwa kan abáṣe abáṣe gbìtúgbìtúṣẹ́.
Olórí nǹkan tí mo sọ ẹ̀ mo ń sọ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n gbọ́ all over the world. Tó bá pè mí ní bàbá ni gbogbo ìgbà tí mo lọ sí báwọn lọ sí ẹ̀mí quest yẹn màá ti gbé nǹkan kan ọbẹ̀ tí máa mú àwọn èèyàn bíi mẹ́ta balẹ̀ o.
Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ àpọ́pá sọ làwọn. Àwọn òkú máa ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ àwọn tó máa bá ṣe máa ṣe ń sìn. Ìpè gan olúwẹ̀rí kan ló máa lọ sí olúwẹ̀rí ló máa lọ sí. Olúwẹ̀rí
ọmọ mi tẹ́ wá rí dípò màá mú èèyàn mẹ́ta balẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìjọ ta bá lọ sí quest àwọn tó bá rìkọ́dẹ̀ nǹkan rìkọ́dẹ̀ láì pé mi ni bàbá Mohbad pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó fojú tọ́ṣẹ́ everything màá mú èèyàn mẹ́ta balẹ̀ o. Mi ò máa ṣe báwọn máa ṣe. Kí lẹ wí?
Hello sir, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ setback tó nù. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan o. Setback tó mi káàárọ̀ ìyá mi.
Káàárọ̀, ẹ káàárọ̀, I'm with you.
Yeah.
tí mo bá wò dáadáa máa rí wípé we always be Karimo moderator. So ó wà nínú side justice for Mohbad. So ibi tó bá ti rí pé wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà negative sí bàbá yẹ kán bá ń bẹ̀. Àbí ò think about it ni. At least kì í ṣe ọ̀dọ̀ Karimo moderator. Gbogbo àwọn beside justice for Mohbad ló máa ń sábà wà tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe dáadáa. So ó kù díẹ̀ títí carry justice for Mohbad. Kò ní dá kó lọ yà sí ibi tó bá ti rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ń sọ ń bẹ̀ kò dára. Even nǹkan tó bá tiẹ̀ sọ tó bá wà lórí platform yẹn tó dẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ ń bẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ wà lórí panelist wọn dẹ́fẹ̀ pé o accept pé you are ara wọn. And then mo fẹ́ kó kiri kan yẹ sórí justice for Mohbad ewu pọ̀ gan bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn tó kàn ṣe wọ́n kàn já sí wọ́n kàn ṣe bálabàla. Àwọn èèyàn ṣe kọ́ dúkọ̀ kọ́ rò ó wípé ìjẹ́ ó dáa kí n fa ẹrù ẹlẹ́rù kí n gbé ẹrù ti tèmi sọ́wọ́ kí wá gbé ẹrù ẹlẹ́rù wò torí. Àwọn kan wà àwọn òṣèré kan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn kan tá a ti jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for Mohbad tí wọn ò lè jáde wá sọ. Bí mo ṣe ń bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹnìkan wà tí wọ́n ní kó máa gbàdúrà fún kíkankíkan ó wà lórí ìdìbò láìsàn gidi gan. Because ẹni yẹn ó gbé èké sí bàbá burúkú. Gbogbo wọn náà bí amọ́ ẹni tó ní oṣù mẹ́ta bá jábọ́ nínú ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin sóbìnrin ni mo bá wọn sẹ́yìn báyìí tó mi sọ̀rọ̀ tí oyún oṣù mẹ́ta bá jábọ́ nínú ẹ̀ lọ́dọọdún náà máa kà pé àkànná ọmọ oyún tó bàjẹ́ lórí ara òun ní last ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ dúró ní ọmọ yá ti pọ́dún kan báyìí. You know how it is. You know how the pains tí abiyamọ máa ń feel lórí ọmọ. Wá wo irú ọmọ yẹn ọmọ ológo. Kò sí sórí àwáyé má kókó ò sí tí a bá wò pé kò yẹ kí Mohbad kú akọ̀ǹparọ́ túnra wa ni. Tọ́lọ́ bá sọ pásìkò àtàkókò tó kó kú kò sẹ́ni tó lè dáṣẹ́ Olúwa dúró. Bọ́sọ̀nà tó gbà tó fi kú ni kò dáa òun ni ló fi jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa sọ pé inú ilé tí ọmọ yìí fowó ẹ̀ rà kó má tiẹ̀ rà inú ilé tó rẹ́ǹtì inú ilé yẹn ló wà inú yàrá inú ilé yẹn ló wà tó fi kú. Kò ṣe pé bóyá ó ti ń ṣàìsàn wọ́n ti ń gbé dìgbàdìgbà ọlọ́jọ́ wá dé wá mú lọ. Ó sì ṣe ṣò ní alẹ́ ó kọ̀la tó máa kú àbí alẹ́ ó kọ̀túnla tó máa kú according to them. So ọmọ yẹn wá kò kú just like that. Kò já sódò.
Mommy, I understand where you are coming from. Me, I'm for Baba Mohbad.
I know.
Baba Mohbad 100%. And I'm friends with people that don't agree with him. Is there anything bad in it? They are just my friend, and I can go to their platform if I like. That does not mean I'll go there and insult them. But there's nothing I can do about it if they choose to insult Baba.
Let me tell you something. You have right to go to any platform you wish to go to. Nobody.
Mommy, so we play share platform. I want justice. They came in one alone. They don't accept me. They don't like me.
No, a lot of people. I want platform. Okay, maybe you are justice.
Mọ̀mí Bọ́lá ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí n sọ kí ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ sọ kí ní Mọ̀mí Bọ́lá. Ṣẹ́rí sẹ́ńtò mi, I love ẹ̀. I accept ẹ̀ níbí bá. Àti fún ní pressure pé máa wá jókòó síbí báyìí.
Ó máa wà bí all the time, I know.
Má máa jẹ́ kó lọ síbi tó máa tètè.
No, ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ ó ní òní right àti ọ̀tọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ.
I cannot go to people on justice platform. Is it not better for me to go to a neutral platform when they don't support both parties?
Nǹkan tó kàn sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kàn láì jẹ́ ká sọ̀tọ̀ fúnra wa. Tẹ́lẹ̀ náà bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò bá da sọ fún mi ẹ̀jọ̀ tó rọ náà. Nǹkan tó kàn sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ látẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́mi ò láì kìíní pé kò yẹ kí bàbá máa ṣépè. Ṣé kó máa ṣàdúrà fún wọn ni? Ṣé bó ṣe sọ pé bàbá mo bá ní olè òun ló pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ yẹn? Ṣé kó má ṣe pè ìjọba yẹn pé wọn ò ní ṣe pè?
Ẹ má bínú olórí ẹ má bínú sẹ́rí dábàá wo inú sẹ́ńtì tómi ó wà pure She's 100%.
ṣe rí ẹ̀bùn nǹkan tèmi tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń pé òun gbèjà oníjàjà láti fi máa ṣàwọn kan tó necessary nǹkan tèmi rí sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn so òun náà máa comport ara ẹ̀ because òun náà kì í ṣèyàn rẹ̀.
ó ní pé tó bá tiẹ̀ rí nǹkan táwọn abiyamọ kan ṣe ní bíbá ẹ ní 3 days ago kò ní kí gbogbo wa mọ́ torí gbogbo wa la bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣẹ́ẹ̀pì fún ẹni tó pa Mohbad dáhà ṣẹ́ẹ̀pì fún Wùmí gan in particular ìpè ó dẹ̀ go viral ṣé tó bá wà nígbà òní láìkẹ́ wọ́n àbúrò kankan ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ o àbúrò mi àtàtà bó tẹ̀ jọjọ́ kan yẹ kẹlẹ̀ fi jù ẹ lọ àbúrò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àbúrò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ.
Sherry, mommy, Sherry, Sherry on this app. Many people hate me for many reasons on this app.
Mistake. Hold on.
Èmi ò tiẹ̀ gbèjà anybody, but I just feel.
Hold on, no. Kí ló dé tó ṣe ridicule ara ẹ̀? Why go dey ridicule yourself? Onípa àwọn èèyàn rí tiẹ̀, báwo ló ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n rí tiẹ̀? Kí ló dé seek validation pé àwọn kan rí tiẹ̀, àwọn kan like ẹ̀? Ṣé òun gọ́ra ẹ̀ ni? Kí ni mí nípa àwọn kan rí tiẹ̀?
The music ẹ káàárọ̀ mà ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
Wọ́n máa láwọn mentality yẹn. Abẹ́rẹ́ ìṣẹ́ tó dùn kind.
I think this lady is a kind of very nice person.
Yes, no.
Yeah, I think she's a good girl. I think she's a good girl.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n ká ní pé mo understand yẹn. Ká ní pé mo understand yẹn. Àti yóò kó mo rí tọ̀. Bọ̀tẹ̀ mi náà kó ń gbìjọ oníjàjà ni. So comport ara ẹ̀ kò sí anybody tó yẹ ti anybody. Gbàgbé kí ló kún ìpè láwọn.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Just tó bá ti dúró kò dúró tán. Ṣùgbọ́n àbúrò mi àtàtà tó bá ti dúró kò dúró tán. Tó bá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká mọ̀ pé ó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣé owó kíní kan ní wákàtí tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? This lady called Ayamika, she could have been #1 hero of the team for Justice for Mohbad. She could have been #1 hero. She could have been our hero. She hero ni àbí heroine.
Whatever economy gbogbo.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, yeah, she could have been #1 hero. But at the end of the day, kí ló ṣe? Jerry credibility ẹ̀ ó bàjẹ́ torí tíntín. So máa sọ nǹkan míì after tí mo ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tán a ní sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yẹn mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo rí pé èèyàn gidi ni ẹ́ I will not lie to you èèyàn gidi ni ẹ́ so ọlá Ọlọ́run nìkan la máa ń jẹ tí ò ń tán jẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó kù kò dáa so just be who you are ṣùgbọ́n.
Ṣùgbọ́n wọn.
Ó dáhùn.
Fault ẹ torí mo ti wà níbi tí sẹ́ńtò
ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi fi ilẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká máa sọ nǹkan mí ẹjọ́ tó rọ́nà ẹ má bínú. Má tẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú all cent má gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ. Let's move forward.
Àǹtí Zainab ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má bínú pé mo jẹ́ sọ́lẹ̀ kan.
The music ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ àkójúmọ́ báwo náìtì. Ṣé rí nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ nípa tẹ́gbà ètò mi ó dín nǹkan tí mo like. Mo fọ́lọ̀ ìbùkún fọ́lọ̀ mi padà. Ṣé ti yé? But
no, the music make them talk their mind now. Make everybody talk their mind.
Nǹkan tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá èmi náà wà náà dá comment section lánàá ní péjì yẹn mo dẹ̀ rí pé wọ́n dákẹ́. Even ọ̀dọ̀ Paparano mọ́mí Justice for Mohbad yìí mo rí bí Paparano bó ṣe ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá nǹkan tó ń sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ prime boy mo wà nísàlẹ̀ náà lánàá lọ́dọ̀ Paparano. Ṣé rí platform tó yẹ kéèyàn ti máa lọ especially Paparano yẹn olórí burúkú ayàtọ̀run ni even lánàá sista kan fi gan sọ wípé owó tó dá sínú GoFundMe pé wọ́n ti dá padà fún is $200 but mo wá ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá wípé tó ti gba owó ẹ̀ kí ló dé tó fi ń bú bàbá yẹn kí ló dé tó fi ń drag bàbá ẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kàn fẹ́ ro gbogbo èèyàn ní kébí kò ní jọ̀ọ́ lọ.
sísí mi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ má bínú ẹjẹ́ ìsàn kankan náà má bínú jọmọ fún owó àti ọmọdé ẹ lẹ́nu. ẹ wo iṣẹ́ rí àwọn Nigerians I think all of us are born to be a thief to be thief. ó wà Nàìjíríà ó dẹ̀ ń fọ́ọ̀dù international pé òun ló ń pé tó wá ń ṣe account sí overseas in diaspora torí lánàá Papariano yìí mo stumble into him ni o tó sọ pé òun ní àkáǹtì mélòó kan tó dárúkọ àwọn àkáǹtì yẹn attached to overseas international ó dẹ̀ gbé Nàìjíríà ó ètò attach mọ́ Amẹ́ríkà wá attach gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń sọ ó ṣe that is stealing that is fraudulent ọjọ́ táṣìírí bá máa tú àgàgà tó bá pé irú Amẹ́ríkà máa ń yọ̀yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni iyọ̀ jìgá ni mo sá sí abẹ́ wúńbù ìyẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n wọ ẹ̀ jáde mo sá sí abẹ́ omi ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n á wọkọ̀ Amẹ́ríkà kúrò ní àwọn akúrò l'Amẹ́ríkà yìí wọ́n á tọ́ ti $1 torí ti $1 pé èèyàn kan fraud wọn ní $1 wọ́n á lọ sí Nàìjíríà lọ mú ẹnìyẹn lókù tí má parọ́ nǹkan tí mẹ́rin sọ ẹjọ́ ẹja mi nígbà táṣìírí wọn bá máa tú tó bá máa he wọn àwọn olè àwọn alápá máa ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn olójú kòkòrò nígbà táṣìírí wọn bá máa tú gbogbo ibìbà la máa wà tá a máa celebrate wọn so ẹ tó bá ń ṣeré kó tẹra mọ́ kó máa ṣeré ẹ lọ ẹ tó bá lè dúró lórí òtítọ́ kó máa mú lọ ọlá Ọlọ́run nìkan lèèyàn máa ń jẹ tí ò jẹ tán gbogbo ìwà ojú kòkòrò wọ bíà gbogbo ẹ máa tán níjọ́ kan ẹlòmíì gan máa fi tí a máa fi wo àṣàlẹ àbí kó máa lọ sílé ẹjọ́ kí ló ń ṣe wá gan a ti sọ ti pẹ́ pé ṣe rí òkú Ọládìméjì Alọ́ba yìí ẹ tí ò bá kọ́gbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ tí ò bá là lẹ́sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì máa rise nínú àwọn tó dìde ẹlòmíì á fall yàkàtà and they will never rise again. ìyá mi máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ ẹ má bínú.
rárá mà so nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ níbẹ̀ ni pé kí bàbá yìí sílẹ̀ even it girl náà tẹ́ báyìí bó ṣe ń ṣépè fún bàbá lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa nù lánàá ó dà pé send by Tomi wà ń bẹ̀ tó náà tí send by Tomi náà fún jẹ lánàá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ káwọn pípọ̀ yìí kàn fi bàbá yẹn sílẹ̀ because tó bá yẹ pé bàbá tí ò ní ọkàn tí ò ní agbára ni nǹkan ti ṣe bàbá yẹn tẹ́ bá rí báwọn máa yí African TV bí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá yẹn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ta ló gbàdúrà gbogbo àwọn tó bú bàbá yẹn kí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad kó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà sáwọn náà káwọn pípọ̀ yìí kàn fi dáàdì Mohbad sílẹ̀ ó ti ní bóun ò fẹ́ yín ẹ fi sílẹ̀ àwa tá a wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ tata jẹ́ tòótó tá a dúró sí justice for Mohbad tọkàntọkàn ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró síbẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tòrò lọ kí wọ́n fi bàbá yìí sílẹ̀ because kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad yìí kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun.
ẹgbọ́n ṣe gbórúkọ Papariano rí before Mohbad ẹ ti gbórúkọ ẹ rí àǹtí mi tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dáhùn ṣe ti gbórúkọ Papariano rí.
mi ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ rí nígbà tí Mohbad tiẹ̀ wà láyé mi ò gbọ́ rí.
ibi tàbí àti náà nìyẹn ẹ wá sọ pé wọn ò ní ṣubú wọn á ṣubú gbogbo àwọn tó bá yé tán tó ń pe bàbá yẹn lórúkọ tó ń ṣépè fún tó ń pè lórúkọ tó ń pè lónìí tó ń pè ní pé òun ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀ gbogbo wọn wá ṣubú wọn ṣubú àti gbọ́dọ̀ àyà mi ká ni wọn ṣubú.
mi ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ rí mi ò gbọ́ rí kó tiẹ̀ fi bàbá yìí sílẹ̀ kí bàbá yìí kó tiẹ̀ nísìnyí wọn ò fún bàbá yìí nísìnyí ojoojúmọ́ yìí bú àwọn mi tó tún máa gbé dé àwọn kan tó tún máa gbé wálé ní nísìnyí síbẹ̀ pé bàbá yẹn jẹ́ onísùúrù èèyàn tó bá gbé kẹ́ ṣe onísùúrù èèyàn ni á ti wá nǹkan tó fi máa ṣépè fún gbogbo wọn pátá sábà ètò mi èpè tí bàbá yẹn ń ṣe bàbá yẹn tí ì ṣe nǹkan kan fún wọn tí bàbá yẹn tó bá fi lè tó yẹ kó bá fi lè jábọ́ lójú bàbá yẹn tó bá fi ṣépè fún wọn mi ò tí ò rí ológun tó máa bá wọn wẹ̀ mi ò tí ò rí ológun tó ti bá wọn wẹ̀ ìpè yẹn.
kò mú wọn yẹn rọ ni ó máa mú wọn àwọn oníṣẹ́ bí.
èyí tó sì mú wọn dédé díẹ̀ yìí kó sì múra máa jẹ lọ because tí bàbá yẹn bá yíjú padà sí wọn kò ní dáwọ́.
èpè tí mú wọn rẹ ẹ rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ láàárọ̀ tó bá máa rí lọ́sàn-án bí ọwọ́ 12 náà ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ti yàtọ̀ ó ti change abẹ́ẹ̀rí ni ṣé ilé ayé wọn wá dáa ni.
ó kì í jẹ́sẹ̀ ti sọ kó tó di pé jọ́sí ti bàbá ṣe ló di pé jọ́sí fọwọ́ bàtì bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ ó sì ní babalá ló sì yẹn na ló sì ń fáwọn èèyàn lórí platform ẹ̀ tó bá rí báwọn ilé ti justice for Mohbad tó wá drag ẹ̀ lórí platform ẹ̀ àwa ní sanwó nǹkan tí bùkẹ́ jẹ́ kí sọ àwa máa play rẹ̀ fún un ṣé nǹkan tó dáa nìyẹn gate for mọ́mí jẹ́ justice for Mohbad yìí ọlọ́run ló yọ woman yìí lánàá but woman yìí náà try àwọn náà try lánàá níṣẹ́ náà drag paparazzi lánàá kó dáná ẹ fi bàbá yìí lọ́wọ́ sílẹ̀ bàbá yẹn ilé tó kọ́ kò lè sùn bẹ̀ ó ń sùn káàkiri tó fi jẹ́ pé tó wá ń tracy bàbá yẹn gbogbo bí bàbá yẹn ṣe ń sùn káàkiri àti ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ó dẹ̀ pé rẹ̀ lódìdí pásítọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn pásítọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ẹ tó ń lọ sí chọ́ọ̀chì wọn dẹ̀ lórí burúkú tó ń ṣe lórí káàkiri lórí social media wọn ò dẹ̀ pé kán sọ fún pé ṣé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ Mohbad ṣé o gbàdúrà rẹ̀.
ọ̀nà ti dí mọ́ wọn wọ́n yẹn ò wọlé bí ti tẹ́lẹ̀ bí tàtijọ́.
kò dá o kẹ́yìn náà kẹ́ fi bàbá Mohbad kẹ́yìn náà kẹ́ ro ti tẹ́ bá ro ti yín kẹ́ máa ro ti bàbá Mohbad mọ́ ti yín o because kò ṣẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí o justice for Mohbad ẹ̀mẹ́ tó kù ni odidi olórin Nàìjíríà ṣó yẹ ká máa dààmú ṣó yẹ ká máa pariwo lórí social media kó tó pé wọ́n wá justice for wọn ni àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wá ń ṣe bó ṣe wù wọ́n àwọn ọlọ́pàá ń ṣe bó ṣe wù wọ́n ẹ wò bó ṣe ń ga bàbá yẹn rábàrábà bàbá tọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú ẹ tiẹ̀ wá ròjọ́ kan yí pé kẹ́tì ẹ̀ fún bàbá yìí ní justice for ọmọ ẹ wá ń tẹ bàbá yẹn láàmú ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ bímọ títí yín ẹ kọ́ ọmọ títí yín sílùú òyìnbó ẹ jọ ẹ wò ẹni tó bá wá fún bàbá lánàá kì í gorí platform ẹ̀ àyèmí délé tí n bá dẹ̀ pariwo kò sẹ́ni tó máa padà lọ gbé kíní sétí ni níjọ́ tí bá máa gun platform wọn mo máa tọwọ́ bòde ṣépè fún gbogbo wọn ni because kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun bàbá kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun tí ó bá wà very careful àtàwọn èrìsì ni níjọ́ tí bá máa wá sí platform wọn mo máa gbé wọn ṣépè dànù ni.
èpè ti bẹ nínú ayé wọn rẹ dè.
because mi mọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ kí bàbá yìí tó ṣe fún yín kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe fún yín kí ló dé ṣọ́fẹ́ pa bàbá yìí ni.
Sherry Aries ó ní nǹkan ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tí sọ̀bẹ̀ ẹ̀yin màmá àti àwọn àbúrò akékèké ó yẹ kẹ́ lọ sọ problem ẹ̀ fún ẹ mọ problem ẹ̀ bó tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀bẹ̀ fún èmi ò ní sọ ẹ figure out fúnra ẹ.
kí ni problem ẹ̀ sáré ó kà kí ni problem ẹ̀.
wọ́n figure out tó
ẹ tẹ gbọ́dọ̀ Aries yẹn wọ́n ní Amẹ́ríkà ló ń gbé àbí.
Local government.
ṣe inú ẹ máa ń dùn tó bá ti ń dárúkọ ẹ.
sọ sí nǹkan tí mo sọ sẹ́ẹ̀.
ṣé woman yẹn ni inú ẹ máa ń dùn tó bá ti ń dárúkọ ẹ.
o so wọ́n ti jẹ́
making some comment lórí ẹ mo ní ẹ̀yin màmá wa àti àwọn àbúrò wa kékeré obìnrin ẹ lọ bá Aries solve problem ẹ mọ problem ẹ.
ṣó lè di something ni.
ẹ mọ náà.
mo máa ń ṣe matchmaking lọ sẹ́lẹ̀ tó. Síbi ìgbà tí mo sọ pé mo dáwọn kò máa ń rí bọ́ọ̀sì.
Ẹ bá wá bọ̀dá kan tó máa like ìjọ tẹ bá fún bọ̀dá kan tó máa like kò ní máa pariwo mọ́.
Ṣó níṣẹ́ lápá?
Ẹ wo details ni ẹ má béèrè gbogbo details yẹn ṣáà details máa follow but ẹ ṣáà ẹ gádàrá yín jọ kẹ lọ bá sọ.
Irú bó ṣe ń ṣe wọ́nrọ̀wọ́nrọ̀ kiri tó ń já dìgbòlugi yẹn mi rò pé yẹn lè ráyè àti tún lè ṣá máa rùn.
tó bá rẹni tó ń fún ní màsáàjì aráyè máa ṣe wọ̀nrọ̀wọ̀nrọ̀ yẹn.
irú àwọn èèyàn mi rò kó lè ráyè tó lè tó wọn lè ráyè tó lè ṣe wọn lè ráyè tó ara ṣe gan pàápàá.
ìbóbìnrin ní ẹ̀rọ ọkọ̀ tó ń wà ọkọ̀
wàhálà.
ní ọmọ wàhálé.
ẹ jẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ kankan fún yín náà.
ọ̀dà kankan mọ̀ pé ara máa ta ẹni kò lè ló bá dé bá máa bàjẹ́ fún.
lóko ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín tó bá pẹ́ Amẹ́ríkà ló ń gbé kí ló dé tí ẹni sùn ẹ máa gbọ́ kí ló dé tí òun mess pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń gbé lamẹ́ríkà ẹjọ́ tó ní Ọlọ́run ẹ fún lórúkọ mi kó bú mi o.
èèyàn mélòó ni ẹ wò ó.
mi mọ̀ bóyá mi ò gbọ́ àti mọ̀sánmọ́ serious o.
mọ́mí owó téèyàn ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ nígbà tá
ẹ náà ẹjọ́ ṣe ní nǹkan tí mo try àti sọ ni wípé ẹ gbọ́ mi nǹkan tí mo try àti sọ ni wípé Amẹ́ríkà ìlú òfin ni ṣòye yín ẹjọ́ ẹ fún ní orúkọ mi ẹ jẹ́ kó wá mú mi kó dá orúkọ mi.
ló fàṣẹ nígbà tí tó bá ń dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn yẹn nígbà tẹ́ ń gbéra yín wálé ní ẹ fi eyín ní láti dárúkọ ẹ mọ̀ orí kò.
kò ń ṣe ṣẹ́rí àní mo fẹ́ gbọ́ you don't okay let me tell you what I want to do. màá bí sọ pé mo fà á dé kóòtù tó gidi ó lágbára.
efile gbogbo tó ń ṣe.
yes music I'm very serious listen to me má bínú ẹ fún ní orúkọ mi ẹ
kò lọ fàájì sí
ẹ
kún lé ní
èèyàn dáadáa ni wúmà yẹn o mi mọ rí o.
nígbà tẹ́ nǹkan lé ní gbogbo ètò ìsọ yẹn nígbà tẹ́ nǹkan lé ní.
ṣé rí bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo mọ̀ pé èèyàn dáadáa ni bọ̀tún nǹkan tó nídìí
ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣe sọ fún pé kó wá drag àwọn ẹ sọ fún pé kó drag àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ tọ́jọ́ gbé ní Amẹ́ríkà yìí ẹ yẹ kó wá drag somebody ní Amẹ́ríkà yìí tó bá gbé wọ́n á gbé lọ sílé ẹjọ́ bí ti ṣe jẹ́ wàá sọ. Amẹ́ríkà ń ṣe Europe náà kò dẹ̀ ṣe Canada wọ́n ṣe Nàìjíríà.
nígbà tẹ́ ń gbé ayé wálé ni mà kó owó kéré sí i gan kókó tí ẹ̀kẹ́ ṣe máa fúlàtẹ̀ ń ṣókè tí máa nù ọ̀rẹ́ fílẹ̀ o.
mi fúlàtẹ̀ ń ṣọmọ kan sọ fún pé kẹ́ sọ pé kò jọ ẹgbẹ́ wọn tó máa ń gbé pé kí ló tó lọ sílé ẹjọ́.
kí ló tó dàpọ̀ pé wọ́n fi dùn gbogbo
music.
nǹkan tí màá fi bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn ibi tí bá ti pàdé ẹ̀ rí nínú tó máa fún mi ẹ jẹ́ kó dárúkọ mi.
sórí gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin ẹ̀gàn náà àwọn tó máa ń tán àtàkì bàbá yẹn bí àwọn IT guard àti gbogbo kìnìún yẹn àwọn náà wọn ò tí ì rí olólùfẹ́ ní tó bá rí olólùfẹ́ wọn ni máa ṣe gbogbo wọ̀nrọ̀wọ̀nrọ̀ ẹ̀ káàkiri.
ṣé ebi mo ti fẹ́ kí wọn ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn mi ò mọ̀ wọn kò kàn mí ẹni tí tó wá ṣe kókó yẹn. bẹ́ẹ̀ wá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn lórí platform oyè tí wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ẹdúró náà sà ṣe rí tí wọ́n bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn báyìí sìn ọmọ òbí á ń pa àwọn jíyàn ebi ò kí ń dá sí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ọ̀rọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ gan tí mo dá sí pẹ́lú ti ṣe kan bàbá pé kinní kan ni kò yóò tó kọ́ mi so táwọn bá ti wá tọ́ba tí ní competition pẹ̀lú wọn táwọn ní competition pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọn máa àgbìgbà téèyàn wọ́n ẹ̀ náà láì nínà ìyànà wẹ̀ tó fi fún àwọn mi ò mọ̀ wọn mi fẹ́ mú wọn so wọ́n lè máa dá ọkọ̀ wọn.
àwọn ọmọ ọkọ tó pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ kára ní Amẹ́ríkà náà èèyàn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rí òṣèré nítorí wàá kọ̀ déédéé máa bóyàn.
kò lè bẹ́ sí yín
bú mi.
so oyè yín so kò yẹ kẹ́yìn dá sórí àtọ́ mà èyí nígbà tí dá.
àfi tó bá fẹ́ parun.
èyí láti dá sórí ẹ̀ kò kàn yín máa fílẹ̀ kó máa ṣe nǹkan kó tó ń ṣe. so tó bá ti wá fún yín ló máa rí problem bọ́ ẹ mọ̀ inú ẹ̀ máa dùn tẹ́yìn dákú ẹ̀ ló lé ní tó bá gbọ́ inú ẹ̀ máa dùn ní pé nínú nǹkan sọ̀rọ̀ kò ní ìdí gbogbo àwọn attention ṣìn.
mi ti àbẹ́ni tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà mi mọ́ ni ìmẹ́ni tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ kò máa gbọ́ pé wọ́n pè ní kinní kan.
ẹ fílẹ̀ ló bá kó máa ṣe tiwọn.
And the worst of all ni pé wọ́n tẹ̀lé pé kò sọmọ Yorùbá gan pàápàá. Kí ló dé?
Bígbà tẹ́fẹ́ ló máa bá àwọn ọmọ aláṣẹ
ta ló fi invitation pè yín?
Bígbà tẹ́fẹ́ ló máa bá àwọn ọmọ aláṣẹ wo drag. Ìwádìí kẹ́fẹ́ fún ọmọ aláṣẹ wo drag. Ẹ máa fílẹ̀ kó máa àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ ló máa jọ máa wà.
Wọ́n ò fi lẹ́tà pè yín pé kẹ́ wá bá wọn jà. Òun ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà, òun ṣe jọ́ọ̀jì, òun ṣe ọlọ́pàá, òun ṣe investigator.
Ìsàlùkà ẹ̀ ló ti
sàlùkà jù.
Mọ́mí ẹjọ́ máa kó ẹ̀yìn àti ẹ̀ kò sí kò ìjọ sí nínú ṣàwáwò anything. So ẹ bá tiẹ̀ dá ẹ̀ mú kò sí kò tó kẹ́yìn àti ẹ̀ pọ̀. Bí wọ́n ṣe tiẹ̀.
Music. Jẹ́ kí n kọ́ mi ní bíbá lórí kíní Justice for Mohbad àti TikTok ó láwọn kan tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn ó ti warrant pé anywhere wọ́n lè discuss orúkọ wọn they are public property wọ́n ti ṣe so many things sẹ́yìn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọ̀gá alára.
Òṣèré báwo ni o ara kékeré máa discuss àwọn ìyàrá yẹn. Ara ni.
Kì í ṣe pé à ń discuss something.
I can't waste my time discussing that now. Báwo ni mo ṣe máa ń waste nǹkan tí mi ò lè rà táìmù mi tí mi ò lè rà padà bí bọ́ọ̀ bá máa waste ẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Yorùbá yẹn.
Torí kò elédèédé ní ìgan wọ́n ṣe máa bú bàbá sóòyìn o.
Báwo yẹ kókè so ṣé ìwé èèyàn yẹn wá ní kéèyàn máa aláwọ̀ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lórí platform bíbá tá à ń jáde àwa wálé ni.
Anyway, lójijì ìjọkàn wá kàn. Lójijì ìjọkàn wá kàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n ní pé kí lọ sí mu kékeré. Ṣé pé yóò ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi bàdí ìyẹn wípé yóò wá jobless àbí pé yóò ní láì fún ẹ̀ náà.
Ìjọ tí anybody bá bíbá tó bá ti ń discuss nǹkan gbogbo àwọn ọmọ sáré wá bíbá like kí gùrẹ́sì wá bíbá ká máa sọ kankan tó wà very hot lálá invite wọn gbogbo àwọn ọmọ sáré wá.
Wọ́n rán wọn fẹ́ àgbọ̀kan tó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ̀kan tó ń sọ wọ́n yọjú lójú window.
No wọ́n ti fẹ́ participate tó bá ti rí gùrẹ́sì wọ́n fẹ́ lo opportunity yẹn láti fi jump in pé kíní wọ́n fẹ́ participate wọ́n fẹ́ take over the whole conversation and everything.
Báwo ọjà tẹ́lẹ̀ máa send request ẹ máa rí tó bá ti wọlé àwọn tó ń tí lílé send request àwọn tó fẹ́ bàjá ló pọ̀ jù rẹ̀.
Exactly.
Irú àwọn Yorùbá yẹn kí wà ọba àánú.
Kẹ́lẹ́ èmi ò tiẹ̀ lérò pé bàbá tiẹ̀ ń gbọ́rọ̀ wọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ò ní táì fún wọn bóyá ni bàbá mọ̀ tiẹ̀ mọ̀ kó tán.
Táwọn pípẹ́ nínú bá dẹ̀ tó bá ń jàjà wọn kì í dárúkọ mi. Mo ṣèmi náà ò dárúkọ wọn pé kíní kan mi fún wọn lè kọ́ máa ṣe tí wọn ni.
Mo gbọ́ rídì tó ń ṣe dárúkọ ẹ̀ pé ìwọ kì í fi òun gbé tọ́pìkì wọn lọ lélẹ̀. Àwọn tó máa wà lórí panelist ẹ̀ máa ń discuss so àwọn gan lára ò mọ pé wọ́n ló discuss ẹ̀ o ever jáde kó máa sọ ọ́ pa wọn ìwọ kọ́ máa jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ni so àwọn ìrọ̀ but àwọn náà mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ibi tó máa ń múyàn téèyàn máa suspect pé kí ló dé kí wọ́n benefit ṣé wọ́n benefit nǹkan kan ni pẹ̀lú gbogbo problem adáyé sẹ́yìn láti wá rí pé ó dàbí pé kankan ti ń jọra wọn. So.
Tó bá dárúkọ mi gan ṣẹ̀gbọ́n ẹni everybody tó bá dárúkọ mi gan tó bá wù mí ni màá lè ká tó bá wù mí mo lè máa kókó mi. Wọ́n á lè rí ẹni 5 minutes.
àwọn gálára ò mọ ibi tó máa bẹ wọn wọ ẹ pé invisible somebody ni ẹ.
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ pé.
because o gbé rẹ síta o.
change password.
kí lẹ sọ.
ni wọn kàn mórúkọ yẹn ni wọn ò mọ ibi tó ti ń wá.
wọn ò gbé sáùtì ni mo wà.
o nínú mi sọ pé mi ìyẹn kọ́ ni mò ń sọ nǹkan tí mo sọ pé wọ́n máa ń gbórúkọ yẹn bọ̀ wọn ò máa pọ́n ọmọ platform yẹn wọn ò wá bẹ̀rẹ̀.
wọ́n wá gbòòrò sí kàkà.
but wọn lè lé ìlú ẹ because o.
wọ́n ní kó gbé obìnrin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní pé kó gbé fún ẹ.
ṣé ẹ wo lady tó wà lórí kíni profile mi ní sùúrù kò sẹ́ tó bí mi ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ bí mi pé báwo ló ṣe jẹ́.
èmi náà ti wo píṣọ yẹn.
ẹ jẹ́ ṣàlàyé fún yín ẹni tí mo ti fẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi nígbà tí màmá ẹ̀ máa kú màmá ẹ̀ ní kí n má gbàgbé ẹ̀ kékeré máa bá òun máa look after kì í ṣe ọmọdé ẹbí rẹ ẹgbẹ́ náà ní olórí. So ìyẹn lèmi fi èmi máa ń wọ́n ní every now and then mo máa ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ mo máa ń lọ take care àbí kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ mi fẹ́ mọ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ but màmá ẹ̀ ló sọ fún mi pé kí n má fi òun nìkan ni màmá ẹ̀ bí so màmá ẹ̀ sọ pé kí n má filẹ̀ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àti má fà ilé tó ń gbé ẹni sùúrù ilé tó gbé èmi ni mo máa bá take care gbogbo everything níbẹ̀ so kíní ẹ̀ lèmi show sí kì í ṣe pé currently 15 or 20 years ago láti ní relationship lo end but come to that mo ní relationship tèmi mi lè gbé wá sórí TikTok ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
kí ló wà fa àrígbà ta ló rẹ̀
rìn. music ló máa rẹ́rìn ọ́ nìkan ló máa rẹ́rìn. so èmi tèmi gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní kí wọ́n ti ń pè wọ́n níbi tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe ilẹ̀ wọ́n ti máa ń jẹ tí ó wà lọ́kàn mi lórí bíbá ènìyàn kan tó mú mi wá ní bàbá Mohbad ni mo like. ẹ má rí pípa mi ti bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ gan ó dàbí pé mo fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sí ṣáìdì Mohbad but bàbá Mohbad ni mo like from A to Z 100%. mo like Mohbad náà mo ní so many ibi tí ò bá sí bàbá Mohbad kò lè sí Mohbad.
ìgbà wo la máa launch àwọn picture yẹn.
we are still waiting for one or two things.
Thank you for one day ní Tanṣo kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ní Tanṣo.
Sáré ju flash ẹ̀ sọ fún wa jẹ́
kí pẹ́ṣọ̀ yẹn kọ̀
sórí big screen.
kí wọ́n fi ní pẹ́ṣọ̀ yẹn jẹ́.
Kó flash ẹ̀ sí flash ẹ̀ ní o kó ju padà. Àwọn olórí burúkú kó má screenshot ẹ o.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó screenshot ẹ nígbà tí ò kì í ṣe nǹkan tó lòdì tó máa mú wọn máa tún máa wò pé kọ́ máa mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ṣì wà.
Àwọn òsínwó ènìyàn ṣe àwọn obìnrin yìí wọ́n fẹ́ fẹ́ bàbá Mohbad ni o.
Ẹni sùúrù wọn lè rí bàbá Mohbad fẹ́.
Láyé irú wọn àwọn olóhùn àwọn títí wọn ti rún.
Ẹ tí bàbá
àwọn òyìnbó wọn lè kíkọ ọkùnrin kan.
Ẹ tó bá máa fẹ́ bàbá Mohbad London America wherever ó láti go under school.
Ẹ wo
I just sweet potato yìí.
Ìgbà wo lẹ lọ music kan tí wọ pẹ̀lú olórin ṣe lẹ́yìn rẹ̀.
Ẹ má gbé bí tẹ́mi ṣe wọ ṣe náà dáhùn yẹn ẹ má gbé sí o. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ni wọ́n máa lágùn máa fẹ́ bá ní.
Mrs. Alọ́ba wà bí o.
Tanṣo.
Mo wà bí o.
Tanṣo.
Gbogbo jìnnàgbọ̀ ẹ̀ gbogbo pákẹ́jì ti jìnnàgbọ̀ ẹ̀ láti ju ibi tó ti dé fìlà yẹn tó fi ṣe lọ́wọ́. Wow. Ẹ bá wa fún wọn látẹ̀wọ̀.
Ta ló sọ pé kò pọ̀ kẹ́ ó fi yóò pọ̀ pa.
Àwọn ti screenshot ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọ́n lè lé wọn bá bàbá Mohbad nìyẹn. Ebi á tún ju rí sí.
Ẹ máa wà fast gan, ẹ máa wà fast láti gbé ilé ìjáde gan.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe géèmù wa ò kẹ́sì.
Ẹwà really coded gan o.
Mohbad, I'm not just a noise maker.
Thank you, mommy. Love you.
Ìfìlà yẹn wá, ìfìlà yẹn gbé ìfìtọ́ fún láti ẹ̀ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká stop ẹ̀ Friday ló yẹ ká gbélé ìjáde.
No, rárá, no. Ó pọ̀
Ẹ̀wò tó bá tó ṣe pọ̀ lẹ̀. Má jẹ́ ká máa da gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìwọ select bíi mẹ́ta àbí mẹ́rin.
Ẹnu eléyìí preamble eléyìí. Ẹ má wo rí ó pọ̀ gan-an pọ̀ lẹ̀.
Music, my God, stop the music get some ọkọ fún ẹ. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé àwọn people yẹn wọ́n máa ń screenshot, wọ́n máa ń screen ní wọ́n wà bí báwọn náà ṣe ń pè wọ́n screen mi àbí whatever. Ní dúró kọ́ screen mi lé a máa send díẹ̀ sí wọn. Àwọn tó bá wà close sí wọn bíi 2 minutes sẹ́yìn, a lè ní kó gbé lọ fún wọn kó lọ dálẹ̀ níwájú wọn bẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ bàbá Mohbad ẹ mọ bó ṣe máa ń pè. Bàbá dáàdi OPP ó pọ̀ pa. Ó jẹ́ wá pè wá lẹ́yìn.
Ẹ wo wọ́n máa dá gbogbo
àwọn yìí ó pé.
Ẹni tí Ọlọ́run ti dá lọ́lá bàbá ìbẹ́sẹ̀ wọ yẹn. Ọlọ́run ti dá lọ́lá.
Máa ní ẹgbẹ́ lára àìsí máa gbọ́ tó ga lára bá rélé àní challenge fún kó lọ kóun náà lọ jẹ́ sọ káwọn bó ṣe máa fit lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá.
Tó bá ní ṣòro tí ẹni tẹ̀ sọ tó bá ní ṣòro ẹ mú wá sí ibà ká lọ wẹ̀ fún. Lókù.
Àwọn pípé
Lókù. Ẹni tẹ̀dárúkọ ń sìn ẹni tó bá ní láwọn tó ń gbó kiri yẹn èyí tó bá níṣòro nínú wọn tí dọ̀tí bá bẹnu ayé wọn àbí tó bá rún jẹjẹ ẹ jẹ́ gbé wọn wá síbi ká tún wọn ṣe.
Ṣé tómi àti fọ́tíṣẹ́sẹ̀ yọ ṣé tómi.
Àwọn tí yàrá ń jẹ tán àwọn tí ṣe ń ṣẹ́.
Ṣé tómi àti fún ẹni iṣẹ́ o èyí ló máa lọ jù sí wọn olójijì wà kọ́lé. Akọ̀ṣẹ́dé jù kan lẹ́ẹ̀bẹ̀ẹ́ wá ní who is this wá ní ló ti yẹ. So o ti ní assignment nsẹ́. Ibo paparano gan ajú kan sí paparano òyì máa kọ.
Àwọn pictures kan tẹ̀ wá Àwọn ọ̀nà kó ṣe láwọn fọ́tò kan tó bá àdéhùn.
Screenshot, I want them in Photoshop because people are Mohbad is a demonstration. Mohbad is the glasses, so
Wọ́n ní agbọ́sẹ̀dé máa ń wí the cry for now. Wọ́n ní they go fight. Wọ́n ní àwọn tó máa kú lé ní báyìí o. Wọ́n lọ kó o sọ. Mísíkì wọ́n lọ ti pa ọ́. Music wọ́n ló ti fún àwọn èèyàn ní blood pressure. Wọ́n ló ti fún àwọn èèyàn ní pressure.
Àgọ̀ṣe fún wọn ní tasting.
Wọ́n ní àwọn olè team go cry tire today.
Music kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi autograph ẹ̀ nísàlẹ̀ ó yẹ kó fi olórí sí nísàlẹ̀.
Bí báwo?
Wọ́n á kàn fi kó ẹ̀kọ́ kan.
Rárá tó mo mi ò kí ń gba thank you. Báwo lọ ṣe máa tún orúkọ wọn sí? Dáàkì ṣe yìí kú rí.
Wọ́n understand what mo sọ. At least kọ́ mọ̀ pé reproduction ni.
Reproduction bí máa wò narrate with now.
Màá gbọ́ kí ló wà wrong tó bá fi kọ́kọ́ fi even tó bá fi HR.
Ó fi kí ni tí wọ́n ní ìdẹ̀ wọ́n ní thank you. Wọ́n ní thank you.
Ṣe thank you.
Kí ló lọ ní kókó kọ sí kí lè sọ báwo lè mọ n kò aṣọ fún yàn kó tó wà ló kó kọ wọn sí. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Saluka?
Má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ no music má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. No, please don't say that, please.
No, because if Mr. Logan sọ nìyẹn.
You're not for anybody o.
No, because if Mr. Logan sọ ní
Màá gbọ́ ìwọ lọ sórí ìwọ lọ tún dàbí pé o tún sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Most people wọ́n mọ source anything but just ó dàbí pé sẹ́yìn tí bá produce anything mo lè lọ sísàlẹ̀ kí n fi just little kìíní sísàlẹ̀.
The music pivot tó fi sísàlẹ̀ yìí ó lè fi sí ó wà òkè kọ́ máa rán yẹn kọ́ máa gbé lọ.
Mi ò fẹ́ ní tì í síbẹ̀ kan ṣe ìwú gan mi ò mọ̀ pé tí Mr. Logan sọ báyìí o. Ebi mo
ẹ wọ́n láti fi kọ́ fún
ó yà gbà ókè má fi kankan sí bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi jẹ́ dèdè wọn bó ṣe wà yìí o.
Mi ò mọ̀ kó tọ́jú kí ló máa Mr. Logan ṣe kí lè
sọ. Bá mi sọ fún music bá mi kí mama Mayo 23. Mo fẹ́ type thank you sí wọn but me I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
Bá mi kí wọn pé wọ́n ṣe.
Okay, Mama Alayomi on behalf of
Mama Mayos.
Mama Mayos. Yeah, Mommy saying thank you.
Tell her thank you.
She stand lórí nǹkan tí mo sọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ bá wọ ni.
Bí ọba ṣe kan, ìrọ̀lẹ́ àìjẹ́ o. Bí ọba ṣe kan orí ìrọ̀lẹ́ àìjẹ́.
Bí mo ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ mi, owó mi ò jáde. Ó dùn mí, nǹkan mi lára. My God, èmi ti máa ń mọ ṣoṣo di àwọn ọmọ tó lówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ lóko.
Mr. Logan ẹjọ́.
àní olórí bó ṣe máa dìbètè lé pẹ̀lú
wàhálà tí wọ́n ṣe kí káàrí
RH Royal.
mi ò ní kẹ́kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí sẹ́yìn màá disturb yín ẹ̀ ní sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ yìí màá disturb yín pa.
Friday látàkọ̀ tí mo máa kó bá di kíní yìí o àbí olórí.
kí lẹ sọ.
mo ní láti jọ ló máa flash ẹ ṣe láàárọ̀ Friday ló ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀.
I don't know.
Ṣé mo pé Friday every one of them ní tọ́pọ̀ àwọn ọ̀tọ́ máa fẹ́ máa ṣe pati tó máa fẹ́ máa ṣe gbogbo kíní yẹn wọ́n á kàn máa bò bá dùn wọn ni.
ta ló mú bẹ ṣe pàṣẹ báyìí.
No, àwọn platform yẹn wọ́n máa ń play music tó máa ń dárayá tó máa ń sọ ìjọ yẹn gbogbo wọn máa ń jáde àtọ́ máa ń.
ṣé ilé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dé ìfàlùkà ṣé ilé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dé.
àsọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ dé bolo tí ń rí àwọn nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí.
ìyàkútọ̀ inú ti fẹ́ wá.
jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá jẹ́ ká síkì opinion set. ẹ káàárọ̀ o. ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ilé ìwé. bàbá Mohbad fún one pressure fún one pressure.
fún one pressure o ya oyiwo ni kí n fún
bàbá ò ní gbà. the music owó ni kókó ní kò gbé òsókè. owó ni kókó ní kò gbé òsókè.
owó ni kókó wa fẹ́ òun náà lè gbogbo ìgbà sáà fẹ́
ẹni drop mi so kókó máa bọ̀. máa drop mi ìsọjí kókó máa bọ̀.
ẹgbẹ́ mi sílẹ̀ kí màmá.
lókà ò lè lọ. lókà ẹyin là ń fẹ́.
kí màmá sálẹ̀ ṣé ọmọ pẹ́ nìkan ẹ̀dùn lè wá sí.
lókà ẹ̀ lè lọ ìbúlẹ̀ ń lọ.
àyùkọ́ ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
ka compliment ma.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ma ẹ káàárọ̀ sọ.
báwo ni.
dada ni ma. bàbá òtúrárì ọmọ akékun ní sẹ wàhálà ọmọ akékun ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú máa rún.
kí ni bàbá wọn ní sẹ. bàbá wọn ní sẹ.
ẹ wo.
lẹ́yìn kẹ́lì ní sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn kẹ́lì jù wá kí lẹ́yìn kẹ́lì jù wá kí kúlé nìṣẹ́ nǹkan wà wò dájì.
tí bàbá bá fẹ́ fún wa ní orin mi àwọn aṣọ yìí ni kó jáde bí orin yẹn o Ọlọ́run àwọn sùkì yìí ni kó jáde ní orin yẹn o ọmọ.
Music.
God bless you God bless you sir.
ṣáàtì àjọkẹ́ wà òkè ṣókí DM wọn.
màá mẹ́sẹ̀jì wọn.
àárín wọn lánàá àárín wọn lénìí.
màá mẹ́sẹ̀jì wọn.
Ìjọba mi mẹ́sẹ̀jì wọn.
wọ́n ló ga jù.
ó lè má respond sí mẹ́sẹ̀jì ẹ̀ tó bá tún ní ẹni ọ̀dà mẹ́sàn.
ṣéètì ọ̀míìtì mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ títí ẹ̀ olórí alọ́ba ọ̀sìn bí yìí ni ó ti sá lọ.
káni ẹ.
lọ́wọ́ ni mo máa bá yín dákun.
kí ló ní kò ṣe ìyàwó alọ́ba.
mo ń jẹun lọ́wọ́ ni.
ṣé bàbá wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ok. wàhálà wà bísíkì tó ṣe yóò dá ọkọ̀ bọ́ sí o.
ebugọ bàbá láwọn ọmọ gidi bàbá láwọn ọmọ gidi bàbá láwọn ọmọ gidi o ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
ní kọ́mẹ̀ntì sẹ́yìn lórí wọn pé ìsẹ́ni mo láìkí wọn ẹ wo orúkọ ṣe gbogbo wọn gan wọn lè sọ̀rọ̀ tán wọn lè sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ mọ́ wọn kàn sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan náà kàn máa sọ ó ti gbìn wọ́n lẹ́rìí.
láti ẹ̀ ṣe father's challenge àwọn tó ń bá bàbá tiwọn.
sẹ́yìn tí wọ́n lè gbé bàbá wọn jáde ṣé bàbá wọn ṣe rí ni wọ́n lè gbé bàbá wọn jáde.
Another style. Change your style.
Music gbé fọ́tò tó bòdì yẹn sí.
Change your style.
Change your style.
Another style. Yeah.
Wọ́n ní pressure.
Ó tún gbé yẹn máa dá ẹ. Ó tún.
Wọ́n ní pressure. Fún ọ ní pressure.
Bàbá Mohbad pọ̀ jù Ọlọ́run.
Àwọn ọ̀sẹ̀ ìlú máa ní bọ́ ti fóònù gbẹ báyìí.
lára gan àyà ọjà yín ni Abọ́sẹ̀dé ní àwọn tó dúró ti bàbá Mohbad àwọn olówó
ìyàwó bí púpọ̀.
Eléyìí dùn ọ́.
Ọlọ́sẹ̀. Kò bá gòrí táìmù fún bullshit.
olórí
Yes, sir.
HRH royal yẹn ó máa tú nísàlẹ̀ pátápátá ìkànnì àwọn bàbá.
Don't insist on that. For now, let it be the way it is.
Exactly.
láti lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọmọ.
ṣé mo pósìn tán pé bàbá ilé ìgbà ẹ̀ tí bàbá ṣe ó wo bàbá wo time sí ẹ̀mí wọn.
Àbó lè gbọ́ mo ṣàkúṣàkú mọ́. Àbó ṣe ìdí alámàlà bàbó lè gbé rẹ̀ mọ́. Láti upgrade.
Bàbá wo time tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn fẹ́ jábọ̀ ni.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ kọ́ sínú abẹ́ kọ́mẹ̀tì wọ́n ní ọmọ gidi ni bàbá gbé.
Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n lè lé bàbá mú wọn. Bàbá kì í bí ṣàkúṣàkú mọ́.
Music ọmọ kù ni.
Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ kú, yes, that's true.
Another time.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n rí ká gba justice tó bá yìí pẹ̀lú gọ́lọ̀ ilé tuntun ìyàwó tuntun ọ̀sákèlè ìyàwó fún bàbá inú ilé tuntun ọkọ̀ tuntun bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn.
ọ̀gá o.
Píṣọ́ yìí máa fún wọn fún ẹjọ́ wọ́n máa sunkún kiri láyé ẹ̀ máa yóò máa sunkún kiri.
Ìyá Lọ́ládé ti wà ókè ẹ má jẹ́ kí bàbá lọ fẹ́ Abọ́sẹ̀dé mi o. Ìyá Lọ́ládé ti wà.
Abọ́sẹ̀dé kẹ̀
Lórí àwọn picture yìí, ó máa wà delivered to our specific people. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa fi sí courtesy of ọmọ àdísàlẹ̀ pátápátá.
The music you forward down to me for WhatsApp, abeg.
Kì í ṣe sẹ́yìn o. Kì í ṣe sẹ́yìn o. Ọ̀la ó máa gbé lọ sí àwọn oníbi tá a máa lọ yẹn ó máa gbé lọ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n máa release ẹ̀ kí wọ́n gbẹ.
Mo ti gbọ́, má fi ṣe background picture mi.
Èèyàn kan sọ nínú kọ́mẹ̀tì ó ní Mohbad ti sẹ́tọ́lẹ̀ pé òun ò pé ọmọ kan $1 million ọ̀dọ́.
Yes, ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ kan bí $1 million.
Wọ́n àwọn tó wà ní comment kìíní wọ́n ti screenshot ẹ̀ wọ́n ti máa send ẹ̀ káàkiri o.
Wọ́n máa ti.
I think so.
Òun ni tọ́pì tó lé.
Àwọn new names don comment to the comment section.
Kọ́ tiẹ̀ bá wa gbé bàbá wọn tí wọ́n jáde, let's do father's challenge.
Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ sọ.
Àwọn míì nu wọn bàbá wọn ẹnu bàbá wọn máa ti wọ́ báyìí.
Gbogbo yín á ti jẹrà, gbogbo yín ti lọ.
Aristocrat. Ẹ̀ka include Kano náà kó náà lọ múra gárí. Àti kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ kan òun náà máa ó dàgbà àgbàlagbà lòun náà máa ń.
Lọ́tà ẹ má bínú ẹ̀gbọ́n tí ìmọ̀lẹ̀ sọ ni. Ó ní Mèkì wọ́n ní every weekend ní àlóde sí dem ta lórí wọn. Àwọn gan ò lè sọ pé ó pọ̀ pẹ́ náà ló wà ní báyìí.
Ọ̀gá o. Wọ́n máa ń pe magazine kan ní Amẹ́ríkà nípa ọ̀sùn.
Let me show you what you like. Mohbad. How we do things, how we party, how we rock it. Let me show you what you like. How we do things, how we party, how we rock it. Making money every weekend. So me, I know they see them. I love you. I want to see them. Making money every weekend. So me, I know they see them. I love you. Baba ò rí wọn. Baba no see them. Baba no see them. Baba ti dògbò sí gidi. Baba ò lè see them. Ọ̀fẹ́ parí. Marita be like Maria. I go turn on Joseph, I'm gonna be this one. Marita be like Maria. I'm a devotion of you. Ah, you know, feel like Sha. About the past, you know, feel like Sha. About the past, I know you know that. Say you know, feel shy. Me, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like you. Àwọn ìta bàbá máa yá pé ó sẹ́ẹ̀dì sáàpù kan sí wọn lórí ẹbí. Okay, alright, okay. Sẹ́ẹ̀dì sáàpù kan sí wọn kó sọ fún wọn pé pọ̀ pé o kàn fẹ́ fún wọn ní taste ni pé kán tọ́ yẹ̀ wò. Okay, ọmọ alábíọ́bíọ́ ẹ̀gìn fún ọlọ́wọ́. Olórí ẹbí máa ń wà bízì.
Eléyìí ti fàájì. Okay, wow. Oh no, please, no cool, no. Because I don't know, they see how you judge. Why you need to buy the other Mohbad? Coffee, what do you go say there's coffee? Ẹ tó bá fẹ́ lá bàbá kó yẹ ká mọ̀. Àwọn tó ń sọ. Mr. Loko. Àwọn tó bá fẹ́ lá bàbá kó yẹ ká mọ̀, kó yẹ kó inbox wa o. Kó wá tọrọ lọ́wọ́ wa o. Àwọn tó fẹ́ fẹ́ bàbá. Àwọn tó fẹ́ fẹ́ bàbá. As a matter of fact, art nígbà kí bàbá fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ London, àwọn ọmọ Europe, no. Àwọn ọmọ Europe yẹn wọn ò tiẹ̀ bọ́ sí rárá. Àwọn ọmọ pọ̀ ní Amẹ́ríkà. Àwọn tó giri tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, Amẹ́ríkà náà wà. Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà wà wẹ́bì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó níwà tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó yáde. Táyé wọn dáa tó dùn tó lárinrin. Tó ní integrity, tó ní dignity. Music rántí ìgbà tí mo sọ fún ẹ pé tá bá finish Justice for Mohbad, the first place tí bàbá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tour because bàbá máa ṣe world tour. Bàbí kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ látàwọn ìlú kékèké yẹn kó wá end ẹ̀ ní US Canada. Kó wá end ẹ̀ ní US. Ìyẹn ló máa ní grand finale, you know. So. Ó máa tọ̀ because ó ní láti tọ̀ kó lọ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn káàkiri. Kíjọba Nàìjíríà kan ya lọ bá ní sniper torí àwọn tó máa mú sniper máa pọ̀.
bá rí gbogbo ibi tí wọn ò tí ì rí àwọn ọmọ sọ pé màrìwò lẹ́rìí tí ì rí eégún.
Ó dàbẹ̀ pé music láàkí fọ́tò yìí gangan in particular.
I would like music like
Ẹ ká sọ
tí music bá ti rí kankan tó ti kíní egungun ẹ máa ń le gan. Abẹ́rẹ́ ìwé ṣe.
Music ó ti ṣọ̀rọ̀ ajé lọ àgbúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àti ẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
Ó máa sẹ́ndì kan sí ó máa lọ jí àti Àjọkẹ́.
Àti mi ẹ jọ àgbọ̀ yín jàre.
Ó máa jí àti Àjọkẹ́ ó tún máa jí. Kí ló ṣe mama Phoenix àbí ṣé wọ́n sùn ní àbí?
Ó sùn. Ẹgbẹ́ lòmí sókè ẹ ṣe bí sẹ́ẹ̀tì wà bí bàkó ṣe.
Tọ́ba mọ nǹkan tó ń gó ọ ni wọ́n á ti jí ọ wọ́n á pa orin yẹn dé ni o.
Ní ẹ̀kọ́ sùn látànà.
Oh, okay, ó ní ìdí ẹ̀.
Bí sísí yẹn ti lọ ní sísí ẹ̀kan yẹn. iOS.
Ẹ ká sọ gbogbo ilé o.
Ẹnìkan náà àwọn àtọ́jú máa bẹ́ jáde láìpẹ́ yìí. Wọ́n máa Andy chairman àti Crunchy Queen IT girl. How market?
Ẹ ká sọ gbogbo ilé. Firstly, I want to appreciate everybody on this panel and in the comment section, especially those that are regular on this the music pivot platform. I really want to appreciate you for the kindness you have shown to Baba in one way or the other by supporting him financially, emotionally, spiritually, and also making him happy. Christian. So there are times I was just, when I was looking at the pictures, I was like, ẹni tó ní pé kò lè pàgọ́ ni ó wá padà kọ́lé aláàrin. Ìdílé náà dẹ̀ fi yé wa pé ó ní òkúta tí àwọn ọmọlé tí wọ́n kọ̀ sílẹ̀ òun ló padà wá ní pàtàkì ìlú. So definitely in this world or wherever we find ourselves, we will have some people that will never appreciate us. We will have some people that will reject us, but definitely there are still others around us that will appreciate us irrespective of who we are or how we are. So, Billy Ayeshirini, while we have a whole lot of people castigating Baba, saying bad things about him, we still have good-minded people that can really feel his pain, that have this empathy, that can put it's because we can put ourselves in his shoe. That is why we are seeing him in another, from another dimension. Now, ẹni tí ayé gbé síta tọ́yẹ̀ yẹ ẹ̀ tó tú aṣọ kúrò lára ẹ̀ tó sọ ọ́ di hòhò ní gbangba ayé. Àwọn kan wá dé àwọn sọ pé àṣírí ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ tú ẹ jẹ́ ká daṣọ àṣírí bò ní agbára Kristi àṣírí wa ò ní tú lórúkọ Jésù àṣírí wa máa bò ní lójoojúmọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run tó bá kù díẹ̀ káàtó ni Ọlọ́run á gbà láàánú dìde fún àwa náà lágbára Kristi. Ibi inú re tí à ń rò sí bàbá yìí náà àwọn èèyàn náà á ro rere kan wá ire tiwa náà adé tọmọtọmọ adé tẹbítẹbí lágbára Kristi. Bí a ṣe ń wo bàbá yìí láti ṣàánú fún Ọlọ́run náà á gbé aláàánú dìde fún wa nígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáyé aláàánú náà á dìde fún wa lórúkọ Kristi. See, the pain that this man is going through it's something that we cannot quantify. Àwọn nìkan ló lè ṣe àwọn nìkan ló mọ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe àwọn. I can we are fighting for him, we are fighting for him. Baba gba justice lẹ́nu, we will be happy, right? Wa á dùn, á fọpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run, oníkálùkù àtún kó kangara ẹ̀ kúrò. But bàbá yìí, even though tó gba justice, kò sí ni kò tí ì lè kúrò lára ẹ̀ títí ayérayé ló ṣe máa rántí. Ìjọ tọmọ yẹn bá yẹ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dì á rántí. Ìjọ anything, bó rìn kọjá street, bó drive kọjá ni tó kàn gbọ́ orin ọmọ yẹn, ìrònú yẹn tó gbà. So this is a man that will forever live with it. So that is why, we need to, just see him as bàbá tó dúró ó dúró nígbà tí ó sin kankan ó tún dúró náà nígbà tọmọ náà tún ṣàìsí tó ní dandandandan ikú tó pa ọmọ òun lòún fẹ́ wá he's not interested in the money he's not interested in anything cherry bàbá yìí náà one thing tí ó tún stand out fún mi nínú ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ tó yẹ ká tí gbogbo wa máa kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lára ẹ̀ as we are celebrating I will always celebrate him every day because he's a father bàbá ni irú bàbá tó yẹ kí ọ̀fi tọ̀rọ̀ bàbá irú ọkùnrin tó lè téèyàn lè sọ pé ọkùnrin gidi ọkọ rere lílé yìí so what am I saying bàbá tó lè dúró ti ọmọ mẹ́ta tó ṣe gbogbo nǹkan within his limited capacity I will still stay firm on this my word that he should be one of the celebrated fathers because he was able to produce a global talent from nothing ọ̀tọ̀ ni pé kéèyàn lówó ẹni tí Ọlọ́run bá bó la ṣe ìtọ́ nínú owó tó fi tọ́ ọmọ it is by the grace of God but ẹni tí ò ní náà nínú kòsíkòsí nínú àìjẹ àrímú nínú gbogbo kínní mo ṣì máa make sure pé mo impact sínú life ọmọ mi kí ó máa di ògo àgbáyé and which is what Baba did. He did it spiritually, he did it physically, and he also put himself. It's like he poured out himself into Mohbad. Because he was monitoring his success.
For this suit where Baba we are so.
If he was not in the life of that boy, can you still hear me, please? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So he poured himself ẹni tí ó fi ayé lẹ̀ tó kọ ìgbádùn ayé sílẹ̀ nítorí pé ó ní ìgbàgbọ́ pé tí àwọn tọ́wọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ bá gòkè tí wọ́n bá rí ṣe láyé ni ayé òun ṣe dá bàbá yẹn gbìyànjú níwọ̀nba bí Ọlọ́run ṣe ràn lọ́wọ́ níwọ̀nba bí ó ṣe mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ torí tí bàbá yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn ti jẹ́ amúgbó àbí bàbá yẹn ti jẹ́ oníwà burúkú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọmọ yẹn ti ṣe máa kọ́ ìwà burúkú yẹn lọ́wọ́ bàbá yẹn tó ti máa di nǹkan míì sí gbòòrò tó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọmọ yẹn lè má wàá rí ògo tó ní tó kórè lò tí gbogbo wa fi ń gbóhùn yẹn tí wọ́n á ń dùn tí ayọ̀ wa ń kún so let us continue to support him. Let us continue to pray for him. Àgbà wọn á dalẹ̀ lágbára Jésù. Inú wọn náà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dùn lágbára Ọlọ́run wọn tún ní wọn sàárẹ̀ ọmọ lórúkọ Jésù. Gbogbo ohun tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó náà Ọlọ́run á tú àṣírí bàbá àṣírí kọ̀kọ̀ Ọlọ́run á tú síta. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ fi wọ́n lọ́kàn balẹ̀ because ogun ni bí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti fi yé mi pé ogun yẹn máa já bàbá o ṣùgbọ́n bàbá máa borí so ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró tì í tó ra mọ̀ pé ogun tí bàbá yẹn là kọjá kì í ṣe ogun tí ẹnìkan lè dàgbé let us support him in any way that we can so gbogbo àwọn tó rere kan bàbá ìrẹ̀nú àjẹ́ títí wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run ọmọ wa ò ní ṣe ìyàwó fẹ́ o ọmọ wa ò ní ṣe ọkọ fẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run ogun àgbáyé lọ́lọ́run náà máa ṣe fún ọmọ tiwa lórúkọ Kristi. So I appreciate everybody on this platform. I see ourselves as families. Let us, continually be united, in the spirit of justice. And yesterday we had a topic which was on humanity, and this is part of it. Ẹni tí ó mọ̀ bàbá rí tí ó mọ̀ tó dẹ̀ sọ pé this is a fellow colleague, this is a fellow person. Jẹ́ kí n daṣọ àṣírí bò, jẹ́ kí n ro láṣọ. That is humanity. You have just, put a smile on somebody else's face. Kò dìgbà tí yóò bá jẹ́ family èèyàn kó tó lè sọ pé ẹni báyìí mo fẹ́ ràn lọ́wọ́. Èèyàn ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. And one thing I like in this platform is whatever we do, we don't have to ascribe our name to it. We don't have to take glory because ẹni tó bá ti ń ascribe ó ti gba èrè. But we have the belief pé Ọlọ́run ló ń san oore fún ẹ̀dá. It is not the issue of accountability. Èmi ni mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, èmi mo ra bàtà, èmi mo ra glasses. No, we are doing it and we are doing it for God. Because we know that God is the rewarder of anything that we do. So I appreciate everybody, for considering this. For making life easy, for talking with him, for interacting with him, putting a smile on his face. At least in to manage blood pressure low lady. So I want to appreciate everybody and those of us that we are here to contribute, but we are praying in one way. That is also appreciated. Tori Adura Noni. And we see that the faith of this man is something that we can as well emulate. Ẹni tó bá ní ìgbàgbọ́ tó dúró ti ìgbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ nínú àdánwò
kúrò nínú ìṣòro tó dẹ̀ dúró pa pé òun ní ìgbàgbọ́ pé ọlọ́run tóun sìn òun ló tóbi láti ja ogun yìí fún ẹjẹ́ káwa náà fi gbàgbọ́ wa ká àbọ̀ fi gbàgbọ́ wa pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀ ká fi gbèrú ká má jẹ́ kó ṣubú. Because this man's life is full of a whole lot of lessons. He is a man that never came out to rubbish his family. He has never come out to talk evil about his ex-wife, despite all that she's doing. He is very careful, he's very intelligent, he's very smart. So it's not even an issue of being educated. He's intelligent, he has the wisdom, you know, and I pray that God will Ọlọ́run tó ti dúró tí wọ́n títí di ìṣẹ́jú kò ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣubú wọn ní ṣe ẹsẹ̀ gbé lágbára Kristi. And at the end of the tunnel, you know, we are going to see the light. And all of us that have contributed and supported, lórúkọ Jésù, gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ó máa ṣojú wa, ó máa ṣojú ẹ̀mí wa lágbára Ọlọ́run. Thank you so much once again. Let me hold on for now.
What video?
Ṣé ló kò ti lọ ni?
Madam Malayo can talk now. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ma.
The name of the
Good morning, Mas. Good morning, Sass. Happy New Day. God bless each and every one of us in Jesus' name. Thank you. I would also want to take the part of our mommy that just finished talking right now. For me to see Baba Mohbad in this beautiful outfit, Baba is not wearing a coat, but he's wearing a suit.
Blazer.
And Baba actually put on the suit. The suit is not putting Baba's on. Can't we all see the glory of the Lord in Baba's life? Yeah. We want to appreciate Mommy, before I go on, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate. Baba is, you know, when we are talking about a man of honor, Baba is a man of honor. Baba is a man of God. Baba knows the God he is serving. Even though this man did not have money, we all can see God rise for him. One with God is majority. When you stand by your God, people will ask you, how are you doing it? People will even tell you, when they see that glory of God in you, they will tell you, which God are you serving? I want to serve that God. And in God, we can see it on Baba Mohbad. We can see it on Joe Bad, you know. So, okay, let's look at Baba. Can't we see that when you have your God, when you stand by him, no matter the tribulations that you are going through, he will surely be with you. You know, in life, whatever happens to us, God knows everything. Àwọn Yorùbá máa ń pòwe kan, wọ́n sọ pé ewé kan ò ní jábọ́ lára igi kí ọba òkè. Who is that ọba òkè? God. Because the only person that is up there is God. They will say ọba òkè kò ní ọba òkè mọ̀ sí, because mi fi bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ òwe, so kí n má throw ara mi under the bus. The same way Yorùbá ló wá sọ yín pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀dá kó ṣáà máa dúpẹ́. I'm not saying as Mohbad left this sinful world, by some people that we know, we have caused them about 2 days ago on this platform. They came with a fake profile and we stood our ground that he only said they killed the guy unjustly for no reason. He was killed by his property. He was killed by his glory. He was killed by a child that does not belong to him.
Papa Mohbad. Our daddy.
Tí ó bá lọ́wọ́ sí ni, ìlérí Olúwa ò ní kú. And we can all imagine, like our mommy right here that just finished spoken, she said, Baba single-handedly, without a woman, single-handedly trained this guy, give him everything within his own capacity. From elementary to middle school to high school and to university or college level. Has this man not done what the so-called rich men, the riches out there, has he not done what he was supposed to do? Now, when we talk of talent, this man has talent. He implanted it into his son. That is why we all can sing the song that the guy has produced. Even the one that he has written and he has not even put out there. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough to say, Baba, thank you from each and every one of us? That is why people are clamoring and behind him, because from day one, his word has never changed. And you know who never changed? God. God has never changed. That is why we call him Arugbo Ojo. Adagba matters, you know, all of those. When we started, Tabanki Olong, Amamari Lara Babai, Aduro Tini, Loju Ogun, Ashiwaju Ogun, Akenyi Ogun. It is our God. And we know that we are fighting some people. And that God is there with us. You know the song that says, Jesu ni balogun oko, ẹ má ṣe jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rù. Olùtú ọkàn wa ni Jesu, ẹ má ṣe jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rù. We know that we are fighting people that we see, and the unseen one. We will get there. We will get to that justice. When we talk about beauty, Baba Mohbad has beauty. Look at him. Are we going to talk from his hair, his hairstyle? Are we going to talk about his physique? Are we going to talk about his skin color that is glowing? Isn't it God? It is God that is doing everything. He raised some people. He raised people to be there for him in his tribulations time. Ìjì tó bá yá kó máa dákẹ́ lórí ayé bàbá yìí. And I also want to say this. For mommy that our mother right here, mommy HRM Roya, I want to say a very big thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this to this man. For it is God that make you to do it, though. If not God, you too will not see him. It is God that said, Omowummi, Lord, ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún ẹni. Look at him. When he put on his agbada, he is so handsome, so cute, so elegant. We all know him in his native attire, and we mostly knows Baba in his white garment, aṣọ tí ò ní àlà nínú. So Baba has a clean hand
and a pure heart. He has lifted the soul. That has not lifted his soul. I forgot it. He that has clean heart and a pure heart, who has not lifted his soul unto vanity, nor sweat or sworn deceitfully. Baba is that person. It is God, though, but God is talking to us. But Baba is that person. Ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́, àyà ẹ̀ funfun. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ní bàbá làwọn èèyàn ṣe dìde sí bàbá. Mommy, thank you so much. Bàbá ń wọ white garment. Wọ́n á ní aláṣọ funfun. Ọmọ ẹ̀ kú kò lè jí dìde. Papariano said it. Ó pe rẹ̀ ní pastor. Because bàbá yẹn wọ aṣọ funfun. Ó ní ọmọ ẹ̀ kú kò lè jí dìde. Papariano gbàgbé yìí pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí general overseer regime. That man prayed. That pastor prayed. And he said, God told him, eléyìí òun ti múná, so dúró dákẹ́. Adébóyè dákẹ́ àdúrà ẹ̀. Nígbà míì a máa ń mú olódodo lọ nítorí ọjọ́ ibi. Ìwọ wá la ẹnu ẹ. Papariano ó sọ yí pé ṣèbí pásítọ̀ ló pe rẹ̀ kó lọ jí ọmọ ẹ̀ dìde now. Are you praying for such in your life? Mommy, gbogbo wa àmọ́ bàbá yẹn máa mú aṣọ funfun. Àdẹ̀mọ́ wọn mọ́ native. You now, ẹ wá wo ṣùṣùṣù. Ẹ wò yí pé kí ni mo tún fẹ́ ṣe o nípa ìfẹ́ olùgbàlà. Jẹ́ kí bàbá yìí, jẹ́ kí n tún ní kó wọ bàbá blazer suit, complete suit. Àwọn president wọn gan rí suit wọ́n bá wọ́n bá jẹ́gẹ́jẹ́gẹ́ lọ màmá rí lára wọn. Ẹ tún gbé beauty bàbá yẹn jáde. Mommy, a very big thank you to you, ma, to have made us know that no matter what this man puts on, ó máa dúró dédé lára ẹ̀ ni, lára bàbá ni. Bàbá ló máa ń wọ gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìyẹn aṣọ yẹn kò kí ń ṣe aṣọ ló máa ń wọ bàbá. Bíi ti ṣètàǹbà kọ́lé tó jẹ́ pé súùtù ló wọ̀. Gbogbo ẹnu ẹ̀ báyìí ó dọ̀tí ni. Òun ni ṣíta bá ń kọ́lé, òun làwọn èèyàn kan ni wọ́n ń sọ fún. Ẹ wá wo bàbá, ẹ wo bó ṣe dàbí ẹni pé bàbá kóòtù gan-an kò wọ́ kóòtù ló wọ̀. Òun kọ́ ló wọ kóòtù, ṣíta bá ń kọ́lé. Ẹ wo bó ṣe dàbí pé bàbá ń lọ fún registry marriage wọn. You can imagine. Ẹ wo bó ṣe dàbí pé bàbá fẹ́ lọ gbà word. You can imagine. Bàbá yẹn dúró dédé. Show me your father. Ìyá aláya gbogbo yín. Bukky Jesse ti fún mi gbẹ o. Òun ni Múnadé Grace. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń bú bàbá. Tẹ́ ẹ fi yìí pé ẹ kàn lè máa wú ẹni wọ̀ṣọ̀wọ̀ṣọ̀ sí lára. Èyí nínú yín tó bá lè ṣe nǹkan tí bàbá yìí ṣe kó bọ́ta kó wá wú. Ká kùlù fún yín. Ayé yín ò ní sùn wọ̀n. Wo bàbá, right on. It is your turn. Ọlọ́run ti gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ yín. Ìtorí ẹ̀ nínú ṣe ń bí àwọn èèyàn. Mommy, once again, thank you for doing this. Thank you for making people to know that no matter what this man put on, dédé ara wọn ló máa ṣe. Thank you, ma. Ayé Abọ́sẹ̀dé ti ta. Ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ni a máa dùn mọ́ kó pẹ̀lẹ́. But lórí eléyìí, I didn't took my word back. I say it and I said it confidently. Ayé Abọ́sẹ̀dé ti ta. Tó bá tún rí léyìí sí, a tún yẹn àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé Jósì, wọ́n náwó gan. Àṣírí bíbò ni. Tọ́nà bá ti bà àṣírí ẹ̀dá, ńṣe ló máa dàbí pé onítọ̀hún ó ti ní ohun gbogbo tán lórúkọ Jésù.
àwa náà ní fi irú eléyìí gbà olórúkọ Jésù nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́nì kankan wa but everyone that stood by baba that is saying baba must get justice for his son, this will not be our portion in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I will drop. Have a blessed one, SARS and mass.
Thank you so much, ma.
The host, the music. The music. Okay. I'm not being open my first make suggestion come with my a little. It's not too much of a twist to whatever topic that you are having, but if we don't continue being consistently, I want to try that it's okay. So, and looking at it as the situation is, I would like to suggest that maybe you bring up more people to the panel, and especially those in the panel and in the comments. Let us say few things about what we think about Baba. Let us, say those good words for this man in the panel and also in the comments. What have you learned from his life? Why do you see him as somebody of emulation? What do you see? It's a bit difficult in a society that, not really contribute to the manhood, where we see that we only complain about the men, we only complain about them. But let us look within and say and pick out some few things that we think this man has done. That we know we are not 100% perfect, but let us pick out what really stands out for each and every one of us concerning the life of Papa Mohbad. So, Nikoko.
Yeah, thank you, mommy. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, the host. Good afternoon. Ọlọ́ọ̀kíwájú bí a ṣe kí yín lọ. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí tọ́pìkì tí mo mú wá yẹn, tọ́pìkì tó wà òkè. But today,
send the question.
ní ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi bíbá yìí, tí mo jẹ́ kan lẹ́ni lára àwọn tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for Mohbad from the beginning, láti day one. Ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀ tí a rí kọ́ lára bàbá yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ náà à ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni kò sí kankan nú ẹ̀ tí ó bá wa lójijì. Látara yí pé ní ó fún wa ní opportunity láti ohun tí mo kan sára sọ́lọ́run pé a jẹ́ pé ní kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ọlọ́run sọ tí ó mọ̀fọ́ tí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Láti ìgbà tí ayé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ débi táyé dé débi táyé máa parí sí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ó dẹ̀ tún fún mi ní opportunity látọ̀ ti ní bàbá Mohbad jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tí mo rí kọ́ lára bàbá Mohbad jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó dé pé ló fún mi ní opportunity láti mọ key point ibi tẹ́dá máa ń kọ orí àdúrà sí níwájú Ọlọ́run lérí gbogbo tó bá fẹ́. Torí pé kí ni kò sí tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad lónìí tí ò ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run rí lánàá láwọn tá àti ẹ̀ bá láyé rárá tó yẹ pé ní ìtàn wọn la rí kọ́. nítorí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad wọ́n fún wa ní opportunity, ó fún mi l'opportunity láti mọ̀ láti jẹ́ pé ní gbogbo tá a ti rí gbọ́nú tàn gbogbo tá a rí gbọ́nú history àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run kì í ṣe irọ́ pé òtítọ́ ni torí tó bá fi lè ní nǹkan náà ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà náà lò tí sì tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí lónìí a jẹ́ pé ní kò sí irọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyẹn ló fi wá fún mi l'opportunity bí tíyẹn ti mọ darí àdúrà kọ tíyẹn bá fẹ́ gbà nǹkan lọ́wájú Ọlọ́run. Ìdí tí mo fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ní kíni lẹ́ẹ̀kan tí mọ́mì kan sọ̀rọ̀ wọn láwọn kan ní ṣe bí pásítọ̀ ni bàbá Mohbad ó ń wọṣọ funfun káàkiri ọmọ ẹ̀ kú kò dẹ̀ lè jí àwọn tó jẹ́ ànábì Ọlọ́run torí gbogbo àwọn tá à ń pè ní pásítọ̀ lónìí àwọn yẹn jẹ́ni tó gbà fún àwọn ànábì Ọlọ́run tán dìde látara ànábì Ọlọ́run tán gbé iṣẹ́ tán improve iṣẹ́ àwọn ànábì Ọlọ́run tó gbé wá látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run gẹ́gẹ́ fúnra rẹ̀. Tọ́ kí wọ́n tó lè ṣe àwọn ànábì Ọlọ́run yìí tó jẹ́ pé ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn tí wọn dẹ̀ rírí mú gbọ́ ń bẹ̀ tí Ọlọ́run ní kíkiní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ó wá lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn tó gbà fún wọn. Ànábì wa Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ó bímọ ọkùnrin ó bímọ obìnrin inú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àríyìn tó kú ní kékeré inú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ adẹ̀rẹ́ àwọn tó dàgbà kí wọ́n tó kú ìgbà tó wá kú kọ́sìm nìkan fún ọba ànábì lọ́mọkùnrin kọ́sìm nìkan lọ́mọkùnrin tó kú fún ànábì níjọ́ tànábì fẹ́ lọ sílé èyí tó fẹ́ kírun yídì ìjọ yídì gẹ́gẹ́ ìjọ ọdún léyá ìjọ náà ní kọ́sìmù kú ànábì bara jẹ́ àmọ́ náà tó pa láṣẹ pèsè èmi mo gbà lọ kírun yẹn kò gbọ́dọ̀ dìmọ̀ ẹ lọ́wọ́ inú fi fà ń gbà tànábì tó dé yídì tó fẹ́ kírun inú fi kábàrà lẹ́ẹ̀méje lóòjọ́ yídì